What up, what up, what up? Thank you for tuning back in to Listening Pleasure. I'm your host, the one, the only Rob G.
I promise you one day it ain't gonna be all through a podcast. It's gonna be a conglomerate.
And also it brings it full circle. If you go into it and buy a property with a family member.
Welcome. Thank you for tuning back in and listening pleasure. I'm your host, the one and only Rob G. And today we just having open talk with some of our viewers. We're going to have some future guests jumping on, giving a brief introduction of themselves and what they'll be talking about on their episode. And I will get to my inbox in a second during the show because I did have a couple people inbox me about some things they wanted to talk about, so I'll get to those as soon as I can. As y'all always know, sorry for running a little late, but share on all your platforms, invite the people, bring them on in so we can get to chatting, talking, and doing what we normally do. Without further ado, let me get ready to bring in my co-host, my main man. Y'all welcome to the stage. Y'all welcome Mike to the stage. Welcome, Mike, everybody.
What up? My camera doing something crazy. ALB, what the business is.
Man, what's going on, man? Hey, what's going on today with you?
Man, ripping and running. I'm actually, at some point, I want to speak on something with DU. Because there's a pandemic going around, and I want to talk about it a little bit. But outside of that,
I can definitely go for that.
Outside of that, it's going well. It's going well. Yeah, man, ready for today's show. Y'all, excuse me. He ain't gonna tell y'all. I tell on myself. I'm the reason we was late. I was running behind. Y'all excuse me.
Hey, listen, it ain't just you, because listen, I sat, and I was on the phone, and I had got off one of my Zooms from something else, and I logged on, but the whole time I was sitting in another studio, wasn't even the right studio till she said something. And I looked, and I said, let me back out to make sure. So, hey, both.
But yeah, I'm ready for a show. Ready to rock.
Yeah. So, like I said, we got some.
Hit the button.
Yeah, we got some future guests coming on. Like I said, we welcome everyone want to tell a story, doing anything, speak their mind. We're gonna bring it on. So right now we got a guy today. We're gonna have on the future show. We're working on dates, clearing some dates, and because we do have at least 5 shows set up, so we got to work on what dates available for those people in order, and we'll line something up. So today we have my brother Matt on, and he's gonna tell us about himself and what he want to talk about. So y'all know, as we always do, let me go back. I done closed out the screens. I'm moving like a rookie today. So as we always do, y'all help me welcome Matt to the stage. Y'all welcome Matt to the stage. What's going on, Matt?
Hey, how are you?
All right. How you doing?
Good.
Welcome.
So we put out a filler today for everyone that want to know. We put out a filler today, letting people know we was doing our 10 journey episode to where we're going to collaborate with other podcasters. But in the process of doing that, we done had a ton of people reach out through emails, inboxes, and etc. And they want to come on and tell their story. So, hey, we set out for something else, but we got what we need. We got more people. So Matt was one of the people, and I do have I think she'll be getting on in a minute because she emailed me just now. We have a couple of others that want to jump on. So Matt, give of course I know your name. Here's a brief introduction about yourself.
My name is Matt Melvin. I wrote a book called Bully Behind Bars, a gay Christian Trump supporter goes to prison. I wrote that the second time I was in prison. I went to 10 different institutions, and I wanted to share my story because I think it's a pretty powerful one, and I don't want to have anybody go through what I went through.
Correct.
All right,
Any
go for
questions,
it.
Mike? While I respond to some stuff, Mike, you want to ask him, say something?
Um,
We don't want to get too much away because we want to leave some for the episode.
Yeah.
But
give us the gist of the journey, like a small introduction, and a small outcome.
Being bullied throughout most of my life, and then I worked at a car dealership. They didn't pay me my commissions. I impulsively tried to sell one of their cars, got caught. Instead of going through the mental health court, I went through the traditional court, came out with a record. That is the beginning of the journey. Today, I'm free of supervision and the criminal justice system, and I still have that impulsivity, which is the shadow of being autistic and being on the Asperger's spectrum, but I now have better tools and I'm better equipped than I was back then.
I understood. And just off if somebody saw this right now, knowing that we're leading into an episode where you get to break it all the way down. If there was one thing you could say to give somebody hope in prison going through anything similar to what you went through, what would that statement be?
Be brave, speak out, don't isolate. Talk about what's going on with you. Find a band of brothers.
yeah, always. So, and also with that, you said you wrote a book. We could use that now. I was going to wait, but why not put it now so they may want to read that? Look like I'm freezing. They may want to read that before the episode and have more to. So tell them the name of the book. Where can they get the book? And then give us a brief, short snippet about writing the book, the journey, long, short, troublesome, whatever. Just some short book process.
Bully Behind Bars, a gay Christian Trump supporter goes to prison. It's available on Amazon. It's my journey from
Amazon.
childhood through both prison stints and then my journey getting out of prison, and just, persevering through very challenging experiences.
Correct. Okay.
And
So is this?
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying it's available on Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is this your first novel writing, or you have any experience with writing novels?
It's my first book. I've written, the first time I was in prison, I wrote poems, and all my poems are available on my Instagram. So Bully Behind Bars, if you follow me, you can see all of my poems that I wrote.
Mm-hmm. So and it's the last question I'm gonna ask about the book, because I know there's a lot of people inspired to tell their story. Was the book process hard, or what difficult as you thought it would be? And if so, in the end, was it worth it?
It was very difficult. In the end, was it worth it? Yes, it was worth it, because I was brave. A lot of people told me to change names, to not use judges, police officers, lawyers' names, but I refused to back down. I've been bullied throughout almost my entire life, and I stand up to bullies now.
That's great, man. More people need to stand up to the bullies. And I applaud you for whatever you went through, and like you said, it didn't change. You used the real names of those real characters, real people that cause real trauma. Like we got to start somewhere, identifying those.
And I applaud. Oh, my bad, bro.
I was telling you. I seen you wanted to say something. I was saying, go ahead.
I applaud the fact that you're willing to tell your story. Sometimes we feel like we might be ashamed of our story, especially in a situation where you were bullied and the prison aspect. And to be willing to tell your story to try to inspire somebody else, whether it's to inspire them to just be their self, to persevere through going through a prison stay, or just persevering through bullying. It definitely can be inspiring, and it takes a brave person to be willing to put their story out there like that.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate you.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
And I'm kind of interested for the episode now. Like I need to know more. Yeah, that's a lot. He talked about being on the spectrum, and yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for that one, because again, that's what we here for.
That episode is definitely coming.
We are here to motivate and inspire and pass off information that, like, maybe you didn't have at the start of your journey that you got at the end of your journey. Like, that is literally our focus. So I'm kind of excited for it.
That's right. Once again, we thank you for joining us tonight, Matt, for the little intro. And y'all stay tuned. We're gonna let Matt go about it for his night, and we will be getting with Matt soon. We'll be posting on our pages once we lock in dates to let you know what dates, and we'll use some of this information from before to chop it up. So y'all give Matt a round of applause for coming on tonight.
And real quick, Matt, shout out your socials and the title of your book again, for those who weren't here from the beginning.
Matter of fact, hold on, my bad. I didn't mean to hit that. Sorry. You can also, if you can, I don't know if you can type it in the comments. Sure. And it'll come up, and it'll stay up on the whole show. Period. It'll stay up there. You put it in the comments, and it'll stay in there. That way, anybody come on later that missed you earlier,
absolutely,
instead of just hearing it, they can see it whenever they check out the show.
What's up, champ? What's up, Vonda? Hey, my wife.
You ain't had your destinations on there, cuz.
Because I'm actually in the listening pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was rushing, I didn't get a chance to back out.
Bird, what's going on?
I definitely had shit.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm proud of you too. It's funny because you came across my page yesterday or the other day. If you're still on here, I seen you signed or committed to somebody, or you got another offer. I'm proud of you. I need to go back and look at the page because I was half asleep when I seen it. But keep working. Proud of y'all.
Matt, did you get it inside the comments?
Yes, there you go.
Okay. And again, just for the sake of for your promo for your interview, if you would say them again, both for us, just so we'll have them.
Bully behind bars. A gay Christian supporter goes to prison. I'm on Instagram, Bullied Behind Bars, X, Bars Bullied, Facebook, Matthew.Melvin.5621. You can email me, bulliedbehindbars@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you so much for being on. And again, we look forward to scheduling that one because I think it means something. All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, appreciate you, Matt.
Bye-bye.
All right, now. All right, let me get to some more of these comments.
Man, you can see some comments I can't see. I can see his comment now. I can't.
Yeah, it was in. He put it in the private chat. I just copied and pasted and put it in our in the regular chat. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, some people comment. Let me go back. I did post his chats. So got some people saying let's talk about this, let's talk about that. I'm gonna go to those after I see who on here and just say, hey, what's going on? Got your wife on. What's up, Vonda? Bird was the last person. Okay. The champ is here. Pops. Okay, so you like to know. All right, that's me.
What's up, Bishop? How you?
Sharing all that stuff there. All right, man. So let's go into some of this conversation. Why I'm doing that, man. We got some locals on here. Let me ask y'all opinion, man. Anybody? We know how big Huntington Middle School was, right? And what it meant. Like, it was a huge school. Do you think the school they putting up doing this justice? I just happened to really look today. Like it's gonna be nice and beautiful, but it looked like it's gonna be small. The school, it looked like the community center gonna be bigger than the school. Maybe I'm wrong. It looked small today when I was looking at it.
So first, I probably ain't even paid attention to it. And second, is it gonna be in the same area? That's what they doing right there in the same area.
They flipped from what I was told. They flip-flopped them. So where Doris Miller was at, that's where the school gonna be at. And then the penthouse of Huntington, they kept that part. That's gonna be like the base part of the community center, blah, blah, something like that. Now I gotta go look at the layout again because I only seen it before they started turning it down. I haven't seen it since it's been torn down, and that's what the layout had. So the layout had on 28th Street gonna be Huntington up until like almost 29th, 30th Street. 30th Street to like 33rd gonna be open parking lot, field, basketball courts and stuff like that. It's no more. So the only way you can get through is 28th to 34th. Everything else gonna be closed in. Ain't no more in between 30th Street. That's gonna be closed. All that's gonna be closed in one big block.
Kind of my one thing that I'm heavy on is I think that gym should be named after Tulu. Whatever you do right there, the gym should be named after Tulu. Like if we talking about what people
yeah, Newsom Park was. Sheesh, yeah, that was small.
Speaking of Newsom Park, one of my favorite sayings, since we can't use the R word no more, and I want you to understand what the R word means, I like to say you used to ride a short bus from Newsom Park to Newsom Park. And that is fucking hilarious if you think about it. If you think about it, that is hilarious.
Yeah, they rezoned it. What's up, man? Listen, I've been meaning. I had to turn my TV on. I meant to turn it on to the Pro Bowl, even though I don't watch that joint. Just wanted to look at it and get some updates when I was on, but I ain't get on to it. So let's see what some people want to talk about. Let's get going.
What you see? Bird say let's talk about the snow.
Yeah, we talk about that. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So somebody asked, being mentally and emotionally attached to someone, is it the same thing? I guess no, because it's two different things. Emotional is your feelings and whatever, which make it a little deeper. You could be mentally attached to someone just.
So a lot of relationship stuff to me is goofy, just based off. Did it work, brother? Just based off. A lot of times we fighting a battle when it comes to your mental versus your emotion. I think your emotions is feelings, your mental is your brain. And more times than not, I think your brain.
Tom, what up, Tom?
More times than not, I think your brain be trying to save you. and you be trying to let your feelings dictate as far as attachment. When it so I never really understood it. Fuck, it's gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad, but I never really understood it just because I've always understood that as an adult, right? If a human don't want to be with you no more, if a human want to leave, there's nothing you can do to stop them that don't get you in trouble for it. And like, I don't know. I think people put too much of, give away too much of their self in order to be in relationships a lot of times. And that's why they feel so attached to people. To me. Like, you ever met a chick that, fuck, not a chick, let's say this. How many times you heard a person after a relationship say, man, I gotta find myself now? How the hell you lose yourself? Where the fuck did you go? Right?
But see, it goes deeper into what a lot of people going in relationships for. Some people ain't going into relationships like, you know, let's start with the basics. Self-esteem and all that stuff is self. Nobody else you shouldn't be going to nobody else for those type of things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So a lot of people going into relationships trying to fix old trauma or old feelings or old neglected things when that's not the purpose of your relationship. Get that shit out the way and move on. You know what I'm saying? So
So I like to say it plain because I don't care. You saying it like Dr. Phil was saying to people.
I need them to understand that shit because they don't get it.
But see, I said like I was born out Dickinson Court, and people listening to me was born out Dickinson Court. You don't even like yourself. You put the onus on somebody else to make you feel good about you. Exactly. Oh, shit, Derek, you know, we can always talk about youth football. What the hell?
Yes, sir.
Like a lot of people get in relationships because they can't stand being by themselves. They're like, I think so, Derek. I do. But
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. I see it.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people who it take the pressure off me having to deal with me if somebody else there. And I can act like I don't have no problems because I can pass it off on you having a problem. Man, that's a whole different zip up bag. I think
I was gonna get to something like that, Bird, too.
I think before people even get into relationships, people should have to spend at least 1 year by themselves. And if you wouldn't date you, what the fuck would make you think I would, right? Most people wouldn't date themselves. They'll tell you for the sake of social media, but most people, if you gave them a person that's just like them and said go date that, they'll be like, man, is you crazy?
Or wouldn't tell their son to date a chick like that or a daughter.
Tell their daughter to date a dude like that. That is a fact.
So, you know, but with that being said, also, man, people could be emotionally attached. There's people in physically attached, all types of shit, different things. It's all on. I don't know. You got to make it work for you, but
even people be scared. I don't think they physically or mentally attached. I think they physically or mentally and emotionally afraid of themselves. Right, man. When you don't like yourself,
I think. But boom, I'm gonna give you another example. Forget that too, because some people go. Now I'm gonna go to it on another level. Since we beat it up on that end, some people could be mentally, emotionally, physically attached to a person, and that, you know, some people scared to really find true, real love. When they see it, they ain't never seen it. They ain't know what to do with it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I wanted to be in love. Oh, hold on, what's that? I don't know if that's what I really wanted. Like, I'm scared. It's too good to be true.
Ooh. So
I mean,
first off,
I'm gonna have to shake up some things. I'm gonna have to. There's some things gonna have to come with that ain't. You know what I'm saying?
so first off, In Love is some shit for books and movies, yo. In Love is some of the goofiest shit ever. It is a fallacy. It is a trick. It is to make you always be man, fuck. I don't want to get into that. And I don't think there's no such thing as in love. I don't think there's no such thing as in love. I think it's just like it's almost like the romanticizing something. Like I don't think
I disagree. I used to think the love, in love, and all that junk was kind of the same. It's a difference when you experience it. Now, it's not what people sometimes portray it to be. You know what I'm saying?
I might go for that.
Just like when you smoke weed and they tell you, man, you get high, the first time you get high, it's gonna be that. And then so that's like a motherfucker getting high, and it's not that. Now they telling you, oh, it ain't no real thing, it's getting super high. It just ain't what they told you it was gonna be. I get high, it just ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
I might be able to go for that. I might be.
Because you gotta look at what a lot of people try to put off, like you say. People want to give you the fairy tale version of love.
No.
They don't tell you that. They don't tell you in the relationships whether you truly in love and you the soulmate or whatever. It's gonna be ups and downs, peaks, valleys, bad times, fussing, all that shit. They make it like it's supposed to be peaches and cream.
I think soulmates is a fallacy. I think that shit goofy. You think that the creator, with all the things the creator gotta do, decided that today I'm gonna make a human that is 100% perfect for Rob. I ain't got nothing else to do. Rob,
I used to look.
Hold on. And I believe if you believe in soulmates, then you can't believe in just black love or just white love, or because if God made you a soulmate, that motherfucker come in any color, shape, form, and fashion, right?
True.
What we talking about?
On the soulmate part, it's just this is glad you say this, because this recently have I started looking at the soulmate. If you believe it in the book, and as the book say, that's why it says you shouldn't have sex before marriage, because once you do that, your souls intertwine and all. That's what makes you the soulmate, and etc. From according to that book that everybody love on that aspect, because they say when a woman lay down with a man, all that stuff is still in them. They DNA, they makeup. Have you ever seen somebody have a baby and you like, oh, that look like her ex? You know what I'm saying? Don't look like the baby daddy. It look like her ex, but it's the, you know what I mean? She still have certain parts of him attached.
I got a question. You ready?
Yeah.
The book say don't have sex before marriage. God and Mary was married.
Who?
God and Mary. God made a baby with Mary, right?
That what they say?
Man, what we talking about? God wasn't married to Mary. Mary was married to a whole nother dude. He was married to her and they have sex with her. Man, stop saying anything to me. Just saying words to be saying words.
Hey, we got another guy that's supposed to chop.
That's why they call it immaculate.
Yeah. Hey, I seen something on that last night to say Jesus wanted a man, it was a woman.
No, listen.
Because in order to do that, but I'm gonna go into that. We got another guest on it. We're gonna get.
Because I'm gonna tell you, y'all to tell me Jesus the most important person in this book, and he was 13 and then he was 33. Y'all ain't telling me some stuff. Maybe he was pulling on this Peter Whacker like at 13, like I was. God damn it, man! Don't nobody want to talk about that. That's the truth.
Listen, so my next man on here, we're gonna bring him on. This will be a future guest, and I'm gonna go into Bruh talks about spring football while we got him on. I know he loved to talk some football. So without further ado, y'all welcome to the stage. Y'all welcome my man. Y'all welcome the GOAT, Spav. Y'all welcome Spav to the stage.
What I say? What up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Welcome.
Spav.
What good with y'all? Y'all was on some wild shit a few minutes ago, bro. I was just peeping it out.
What I do?
Yeah,
What I
man.
do
We
this time?
was up there tripping, talk about something.
My man Mike V said Jesus was choking the chicken, man. I don't even know how to get on with this, bro.
Man, I say, think about what I'm saying, man. That man
They
was
say
13.
they say we was made in his image. Ain't that what they say?
Man,
We had to get it from somewhere.
he was 13, then he was 30.
I mean, I know some chicken don't die before shit. I feel you.
He was a regular teenager, man. You tell me what teenager don't touch on their Peter Whacker.
Shit, the same teenager that grow into men here, they got to choke it. Shit, if it cut up, it got to die.
What we got going? Just being honest, man.
All right, boom. So we had this comment from bruh. He asked, "Is spring football too much?" And we had a couple comments. So,
Spring football too much
is it
for a whole league. Well, see, I'm starting to see it a little different. I'm from a different area. I'm in Alabama. We don't really get down like that.
Yeah.
And Alabama and Georgia and stuff like that, there ain't really no contact spring football. You got to take the pass off. Sooner or later, like my dad used to say, man, Blade did. It's only so many car crashes a body can take. And a lot of times, if you want to go even further than that, if you want to just not talk about the car crash, because, you know, folks dispute the logistics of how many times you can get hit, the children ain't get hit that hard, stop being soft. So, okay, let's take all that out.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about the development of football, period.
See,
So a lot of times you can mass through some of the techniques and stuff you need to do by just using brute force and physicality at a youth level because you're just bigger than everybody else. So you got these pads on 11, 12 months out of the year and you ain't learning shit. Y'all could, right?
Yeah, handle your business.
Yeah, so you ain't learning nothing. You learn the goddamn thing. So now after we don't learn the strike, I put it like that, man. I'm from Phoenix City, Alabama. Football is king here. So at a certain age, once you pull that trigger, once I know you will pull that trigger, well, we got to keep working on pulling the trigger for you already a shooter.
Yeah.
So now let's goddamn learn how to play the game. Take this shit off, man, and learn how to goddamn T-step and get out your break. Take this shit off, man, and learn how to use your hands and play with your body angle, technique, the knowledge of the game. It's the smarter nigga in the room. It ain't the most violent nigga in the room. Shit, I am at a certain point. If football become violent for everybody, you ain't going out there if you tell me. But you got to learn how to play the game. You got to learn the other half a step that you need. So contact football year round don't make sense to me. When y'all playing 7-on-7, when y'all training, when the folk going to play baseball, you know what I'm saying? When they just go home and be a child. You know what I'm saying? To me, spring football becomes too much if it's contact year round. Now, like down here, they do the little flag league. I don't believe in the flag league for boys because that's kind of a different principle. If it was the old school flag, they used to play that with like regular football, that's different. But this stuff now with everybody eligible, stuff like that, you can't teach them. So now they just out there running around playing. But at a certain age, you can't play football year round. It's just too many hits in it. And then you ain't learning that. Like I said, okay, you got a cornerback that you're trying to develop. In 11-on-11 youth football, how many times he get matched up one-on-one? How many times he working on his pad technique? Or is he really a support defense end? You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing shit but setting up, making tackle, keeping folks from getting outside. That's what you're teaching him. So at what point in time are you going to take this shit off and teach him how to play his position? Because while y'all got that stuff on, you teaching them how to win games. So don't let nobody outside. Shit, this, then, and third. You really a support defense end. In real defense, cornerback ain't got no run support. Shit, go out there and say that on that 11, 12-year-old circuit. Them folks go crazy. But go ahead.
No, you hit on a lot of things that I always talk about, right? So for me, I always thought when we was introducing the spring here in the 757, it was going to be development. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be to make the kids better. But it's no practicing. It's no nothing. Everybody gonna stack their teams with the best kids just to try to win. Like, what be the purpose? So my thing would be if I was doing spring, I prefer to do 7-on-7. And as you said, you hit it on the head. Our thing was we working on route combinations, technique, man-to-man skills. We working on things that we need to get ready for, and like basically our skill core. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be linemen. We're supposed to have trench war camps when the 7-on-7 was going on, but nobody really want to stay focused with those because they can't get no offensive guru technique. You know, they can't get.
So first, let me say
all that.
Like
and
I want real good.
That's how I see it. Now if everyone was keeping their seat, which means is actually gonna get better. Go ahead. That's my shit fading out. Go ahead.
So part of the way I see it from a referee standpoint, but as a former player, the people who know me as a player, I've tried to play the game as violent as possible because I wasn't born as talented as most people, right? From a violent player standpoint, I hate to see the NFL people play on Thursday.
Right.
Like, because I don't think if you playing the game the way I thought the NFL game, I was raised the NFL game was played, your body can't recover in 3 days to go out there and do that again, bro. And, like, I think a big part of what's happening with the spring ball as it grows is, like, everybody looking for a viral moment for their kid to go from not noticed to the third-ranked 8th grader in the history of the world or some shit, right?
Right, and kill football.
And because of that, like, it's almost like American Idol or something. America's Got Talent.
Come on. Come on with it, Mark. Shit, come on.
It's like people just, like, I got to get as much footage. I got to get them out there as much because I got to get them recruited. And there's money in it now. We got to get to some of this money. Like, as a referee, one of the worst sayings I've ever heard and I want to say it was a 10U game. A kid cracked back. I'm talking about on the whole other side of the play with no reason. When we threw the flag, he looked at his teammate and said, "My mama recording that. That's going to be on YouTube tonight."
Mm-hmm. See, that gets into something I posted on social media probably about a year ago. The youth football world, and it don't trickle into high school too. It don't got terrible, and the social media guys, the video guy, the guy that do these highlights and the YouTube clips are the worst ones. I was coaching in Cam Newton 7-on-7 in Ochopoco, Alabama last year, and kids were making plays. I'm talking about play, they competing, and the cameraman catch one, two, or a few of them. Two kids got into each other's face, and like they were finna get to pushing and shoving, and this nigga hauled ass. He ran a 4.3 down there. And I ran a 4.2 right behind him, 4.2, because I wanted to know why the hell you want this on camera.
Yeah, what you more excited about that than anything else?
Yeah, I'm saying, man, I don't have folk go up and make one hand catch it in the back of the end zone. You ain't studying that shit. You looking for the viral moment because if these two young African-American men get to hear now here at this damn tournament, it's what the country want to see.
Man.
Well, this shit get bigger than what we think it is because Mike said something real good and he said so much good stuff, you might have got lost in it. These folks chasing their money now, bro. It used to be everything was hustle. In the 90s, it was selling crack. In the early 2000s, we were burning CDs and we were trying to hustle and get them all. And then it turned into the dog game. And now in the youth football game, bro, this ain't about no development. This a game.
It ain't even about the football. It's the youth. And you got to remember back to my first episode, I said this with the youth foundations and all the hustlers and everybody went turn to that. They're pushing the kids like weight, man. That's the new weight.
Man, I've been at youth football games and seen dude bet 10 bands on a fucking 9-year-old football game. I referee too, Mike. 9 band, bro. And I'm talking about
before I get into that, let me say this. Hey, Bird, I swear to God, I love you for introducing me to reffing. Without you, I ain't where I am in this reffing shit, and that shit mean a whole lot to me, bro. Like, I swear to God, hey, dude, like, let's not fool ourselves. I am in your debt for that. But, man,
Bird,
I throw flags
Bird,
because
you
people
still
deserve flags. I
Bro,
ain't
you
never.
still playing football, man?
Bro, finna come right here where you at, man.
All right. Now,
Is
what
Bird
you
still
just said
playing?
about the 10 bands, right?
Yeah.
And I believe Birdie's son was playing on this team one time. They didn't do that, but the other team had literally, the coaches knew that the players recorded a fucking diss song to the other kids with their names and dropped that bitch on social media. And it's like it might have been a 10U, but I think it might have been a 12U, one or the other. It was a bunch of F this kid and F that kid. And this is the worst part. There was, what is them people named the Kane? Yeah, what? Man, they beat them people by like 70 points. Like, your kids made a diss track and got beat by 70 points.
What Pecosin do here one time? They almost got their season suspended. I know it wasn't too much after VT and them did to knock this shit loose. Pecosin did something too. They recorded and they was in the media that year. What they do, man? It might. I think it might. It wasn't Pecosin. It was one of them. It could have been racial slurs or something too, though.
But
I don't know. I know DA took pictures on social media with fuck the other team shirts on with the middle fingers in there at 11 years old. I got a different angle for y'all on that.
You will walk to a field. They will have a turnover chain. They will do all the smoke coming through. They done bought all this fancy stuff for them to come out, and then them kids will get beat 78-0. Man,
yeah, I ain't doing none of the hype stuff. I ain't even going to play till we ready to play though. But I'm gonna give y'all another angle on this bad behavior by coaches and teams and stuff like that. It ain't the coaches or the teams or the cheer. It the parent. Because like when I first seen them shirts, when DA had them fuck the other team shirts on, and they had on middle fingers in the middle of their shirt. I mean, the coach should have stopped it. The coach should have never let them put that on social media. They should have never posted that to their account or whatever. But baby, you wouldn't have to worry about the coaches. That was me at 11. Diane Spider would beat everybody up there. Man, my mom gonna come up there and whoop everybody up there. The coaches, the administrator, the team manager, everybody, me included, and take them shirts and throw them in the trash. Mama would have beat everybody ass up there, bro. Mama wasn't gonna let me go on no video cussing and can on. The first time my mama seen, if we had been at a game and we broke it down on knock a nigga shit loose, it gonna be some shit knocked loose, all right? Shit, here come mama and auntie and grandmama, and they finna knock a nigga shit loose, bro. You hear me? Yeah. But we 9, 10, 11 years old, bro. You better act like you got some sense.
But remember, I want to say it was like 2 years ago, there was a team that let kids walk the line with a belt, smack kids up. Hold on. Understand what I'm saying. I come from a place that really had a team called the Tidewater Poor People, bro.
Right.
There was a team called the Tidewater Poor People.
Come on, bro.
You think you could have came out here with some? Man, it would have been a riot out here, bro.
For months, we would have been fighting for weeks at a time. It wouldn't been able to stop it. Come on, bro. I'm riding around here on a van. When I first started coaching, bro, I'm on a van with 15 folk that might not even know how they gonna eat tomorrow. And you thought you would hit them? Man, you couldn't even send that to them nigga wrong, but last time I hit them with a belt, bro, them folk angry.
But see, as a mentor, right?
You got to teach something different.
I tell people all the time, I look at the kid and immediately know that the adults in their life is fucked up.
Come on now.
I look at the actions of the kid, I don't even be blaming them a lot of times. Because I know the grown people around you ain't shit.
Come on now.
And that's the sad part.
So when I see, like, and I'm going to say something else, and this ain't going to be good, and Rob, you know how I feel about you and Derek, not just as my people, but I talk about what y'all do with the organization all the time. But I'm gonna be fair with you. 9 times out of 10, when I walk and the people in charge ain't got our skin color, I don't worry about no goofy shit.
Cause them folks will put your ass in jail.
I don't worry about if they got their referee fee this week, if they white hat scared of the parents, none of that, because they done ran all them people out before we got in front of these people to embarrass us.
That shit sad, but it's so true, man.
What the fuck? I know. I ain't just saying out loud, and I've been reffing for 3 years. They'll tell you I say shit like that at the field.
I've been ripping for 7 years, and probably more close to 10 now. Some places I won't go. The white folks, if me and I go out them do it in a heartbeat. Shit, they gonna pay you on time. They gonna get you in and out of there on time. Ain't nobody gonna say shit to you. They gonna talk to you nice. They respect the fact that you came to help them out. They realize they couldn't have a game without you. Yeah. Shit, boy, you go to your hood event and you call somebody everybody seen. Everybody seen it, Mike. Everybody seen it. And you still old punk ass referee. I'm talking about you know these folks too, bro. I'm talking about folks you've been knowing your whole life and you still old punk ass referee.
Your son play quarterback. He ain't caught a clean snap the whole game. But if the referees keep letting my son get hit like that, my brother coming up here. To do what?
Exactly. She didn't catch the snap. Oh.
I'm telling you, you better stop letting them hit my son like that. He can't play quarterback no more. Because every time the ball gets snapped, he reaching down for the ball. He gonna get killed every time. What I'm supposed to do about it? You signed him up for football, not soccer, fam. You don't want your son to get touched, man. Take him and let him go play tennis or something, bro.
Shit, come catch the snap. Oh, okay, and nothing else you can do.
It be so sad. But back to whether we or not we need spring football. Like at some point, like don't we see what's happening? People get hurt all the time playing this game. Your body needs time to recover. You cannot just keep letting people pound on your, like you talk, many car crashes. 200-300 pounders going at each other for 60 minutes, bro. You want to keep doing that year round? Are y'all crazy?
And then we're doing it at 11, 12, 13, and even 14. Boy, that shit is insane. I'm going to tell you something, bro. We just went to Arizona. And so where I coached the 8th grade game at Arizona, bro, it was a tremendous game, game one. You talking about that damn West Coast team had so much talent, man. They had 300-pound defensive and offensive linemen, bro. They were really good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into the reclass shit because I believe in reclass. So they did it, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. And them folk were big, bro, and violence. That first game we played like hell, bro, and I had cheering out there getting it they all. Bro, we had to turn around and do that shit again the next day. I didn't even feel the same. Because when I went in that locker room and looked at my goddamn kid, bro, it was the walking wounded, bro. Because you're not meant to do that shit twice. You're not meant to do that shit twice. When Mike said that the NFL became so greedy with money, because that's what he was talking about, that they started playing every fucking day of the week, boy, you killing grown men, bro. Bro, I'm 47 years old. That's why I talk so much shit about LeBron James, because I'm in my 40s, on my way to 50. Bro, sometimes it hurt to get out the fucking chair. You got folks out here at 28, 30, 33, 34 that played on Sunday night primetime game, and you asking them motherfuckers to go play again Thursday. They just got out the bed Wednesday. I'm telling you, bro. They done took 900 goddamn pain pills. They just got out the bed Wednesday, and now Thursday I got to go do this shit again, and you wonder why folk get killed on Thursday night. Shit, that second game, bro, we competed. Not like we competed that first game, but we ain't had nothing, and I couldn't even force them cheering to go. I ain't get no speeches or none of that shit to go do, because in my mind I had checked out of it. I love what we do, but I really think that even us might have to move into the point that we 8th grade to play one time. because you just too fucking beat up on that game too, because you smacking it.
Is the NFL turn the Pro Bowl into flag football? Because they know, man, you don't want these people to. Now this a game for nothing. You want to just beat on my body? No, I'm cool on that. No,
right. And you have 100 folk that don't understand on social media talking about the game them got solved, or I wish the Pro Bowlers go back. These folk got smart, bro. Back in the day, man, my dad and them, they ain't really know. They ain't know that protecting themselves. All they knew was Iron Man shit. They went outside and got them chopped trees with their hand. They knew Iron Man shit. That's cool. The Bible said every generation get weaker and wiser. I ain't trying to take y'all back to that. We ain't got to go back to that. No more crazy talk. But the Bible said every generation get weaker and wiser. So when you really break that down, what do that mean? It means your body get weaker because your mind get wiser. As your mind get wiser, you don't need your goddamn body so much because you need to save that motherfucker and use your brain. My brain said don't play no goddamn football more than 16 games in a year.
VT, what's up, baby?
And they gonna make it 18. We watch.
Right.
I mean, but
then
you gotta look at
you want to
listen. I think their plan is for the Super Bowl to be leading you into the college basketball conference tournaments, bro. Like I knew long time ago. I knew some people who would be considered like travelers chasing money, and like they travel wherever from the NFL playoffs, then the college national championships, then the Super Bowl, then the conference basketball tournaments to the NBA finals. Like from the beginning of the year through like July, it was travel season for them. And like I remember when they was talking about it, like, man, so you telling me between January and July doing what you do, you make probably 90% of the money you make just following this stuff. Like, imagine how much money they making doing it. And one thing about this country here is once they figure out how to make some money off something, they're going to try to get as much money off it as possible.
Well, good, VT. We had a capitalist society, right?
When we was at the boys club, we had a home uniform and the away uniform. I seen a team with 37 uniforms and they 8-year-olds.
Social media, bro. It ain't for it ain't for that.
Hey, listen, like, Bird. Hey, listen. I don't know how to feel about this. You say, because you know everybody always say that, and I'm gonna go back to
what up, VT?
Stuff. You know, say come down to coaching. I agree, and but my joint keep freezing. You hear me now, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I mean, we hear you, but you keep chopping.
Every time I start talking, I don't know if
you're on that taste of chopped and screwed.
Okay, I don't know if coaching at an all-time low. It's way more teams. Just think about this: when we came up, it was the Boys Club, Doris Miller, Oyster Point, Deer Park, Denby. Who I missed? That's about it. 5. Okay, 6 teams. It was 6 teams in the whole city. Man, you probably got 20. You know what I'm saying?
And 7 different divisions and 12 different leagues and 7 different set of rules. And if we being honest, a lot of these organizations just put like they might have one good team, but the rest of it is despicable me.
A lot of the coaching back then weren't great neither.
No,
it was a lot of talent on one team. Like
But back in it, see, it's a difference. It's a difference. Here go my difference when it comes to back in the day compared to now. Back in the day, they really tried to teach the game. Like back in the day, it wasn't about the coaches. To me, It won't about like this now. Is about the coach.
Now, I ain't get into what I was gonna say, Bird, but you right though on that part.
My bad. Go ahead.
No. You go. Keep going.
No. Like for me, back in the day, it was more about teaching the game. Today, like, man, it's a lot of man. You know how many coaches I hear screaming to a kid you got to block that I know for a fact you don't know how to block, and ain't nobody taught this kid how to block. You just telling him to block.
I think, listen, about back in the days, I agree but disagree. It wasn't all about coaching the game neither. Because we had some coaches that was some shit. Because we all know some we can name. They was going out here winning games by 60 points, and you still had 12 to 15 kids that didn't fucking play. So they was fucking horrible coaches, bro. How you winning by 50, 60 points, and you still got you got a whole starting unit that ain't played. So it wasn't about that. You just had the superstars, and they catered to those kids, and they dealt with the ones that needed to deal with accordingly.
That sound more like now, beside the 50 to 60 kids.
Because
now
the only thing now is social media just enhanced the bullshit. So you didn't know that was going on over here, over there. Social media enhanced it. But let's talk about it. I don't care if they won 40 Super Bowls or whatever. Let's go back to where you played at the club with Doris Miller and tell me some coaches went on some bullshit around there, not teaching certain shit, not developing certain kids. If they felt you ain't had, they ain't give a fuck about you. You got thrown on the fucking line. And let's look at it back then, bro. The cornerbacks and the DBs that's playing now was playing on the line back then when we played because the weight limit was really stupid. No big guys could play football back then.
Now the weight thing been stupid for a while. I agree with that.
I go for that. I can't.
Yeah, my homeboy was Lil Joe was small, soaking sloppy wet, and they was throwing him on the line at center.
Yeah,
just because they ain't even want to take chances development, nothing else. So was the coaching really that good, or man, he ain't super fast. He don't look like he could throw him on the line. They ain't even gonna waste no time with.
Well, you know, when you're dealing with U-ball back then, in the middle, and now, you still had folk that were volunteering. You ain't just had everybody with no expert coaching. So some of the folks just out there just volunteering. So they probably were just doing the best they can. To go back on something that Mike said and the same thing that you said, the problem with nowadays and why so many teams, so many different organizations, because won't nobody willing to come together. Don't nobody want to get along. Everybody want to goddamn be at each other. Everybody want to make up. I'm Carlton Spies, man. I'm decent in the football thing, pretty successful. I ain't got now up. Not one. Not now up. I ain't got now. It probably is some people out there that don't like me, but that's their personal thing. I ain't got no ops, bro, and I ain't looking for none. We try to create ops. See what happened in this day and age. Robert Gurley got a team. Mike V got a team. Carlton Spies got a team. They all within 30 miles of each other. Instead of us coming together and say, hey, man, let's put this shit together. Don't matter what the name is. Don't matter what the organization name is. All are going to be at the top, bro. I trust you. Shit, let's run this bitch the right way, man, and let's make this bitch a powerhouse. So now we can be a national powerhouse instead of us, all three of us chopping each other head off, trying to get this kid. Because Mike talking to Shawanda, he knows Shawanda been in your program for forever, but Mike don't goddamn send her some flowers and shit, and now she goddamn feeling him, so now he getting the goddamn player from you, and then I don't came around and backdoor both of y'all, because I backdoor Lil Joe, and now all of us just goddamn, we just competing for the same stuff. Instead of us just saying, you know what, man, Mike, cool dude, shit, Robert the OG, man, all three of us just come together, man, and just do it the right way. But see, you don't have that no more. We want to compete with each other. We want to act like we in the rap game and everybody got 1,000 goddamn ops. I ain't no rapper. I ain't got no damn ops.
Here's another thing that we don't talk about. Parents be so scared that they kid talent, like they not gonna benefit off their kid talent. They put up with so much from these kids. These kids have some horrible attitudes.
Oh man.
These kids are disrespectful. Like the little youngin' men you talk about all the time, Rob. Like I see him in the like he won't even be in the program no more because I be on him so hard. Like from out there at the field, he won't even be in my mentor program no more. But I can't accept. I watched the coach move you from the position you wanted to be in, and at halftime you looked at your mom and said, "I ain't playing no more. I'm ready to go home." And he went and got in the car. He was in the 7th grade. And his mama really went and got in the car and drove home. But because his coach be trying to smash his mama, man, if he want to come back, he can. What? He ain't going nowhere with that. I don't care how talented y'all think he is.
Man.
Don't talk
That
about
superstar mentality.
man.
We're raising a generation full of superstar. Crazy thing I've heard for. I don't even know a superstar.
And let me ask you a question in real life. Have you ever really cared who the best 9-year-old in the world is?
Yeah, when I thought it was Monte, my son. Shit, that's the only time I cared about it. When I thought it was one of my sons, and we were winning games, I ain't care about the kid.
For that.
I ain't listen to me though. I ain't care to tell nobody else that I thought it.
No, I was about to walk you into that one.
I ain't care to tell nobody else that I thought it.
Yeah,
but I'm coaching and I'm watching this dude do unbelievable shit. And like that day, I won't say he was 9, he was 10. That day we won that City League championship at 11 and 12, and Monte was 10, and them folks had cheated to get back in the game, and everybody in my huddle was crying, including his older brother. And I walked in that huddle to try to calm everybody down, and Monte looked up at them folks and said, "Man, y'all shut the hell up and stop all that crying. Just give me the ball and y'all get out of the way." I thought something then, right?
No.
Did I want to go out? Did I want to go out and tell everybody he was the best 9-10-year-old player in the country? No, what for what? He was 10.
Yeah, I done had some of those moments too, man.
When he became the number 1 running back in the country in high school, did I tell everybody? Fuck yeah. It was time to talk about it then, though.
But his talent preceded your voice.
Right.
You ain't have to make people. He was making people see him. You ain't have to try to convince people to see him. And
I was trying to convince myself. Shit, because I had seen a lot of good football players. I'm trying to convince myself, and this is what I'm really looking at. So really, truly, I was having the conversation with myself.
I can go for that. Nah, man. Listen, man, my son got a story. He shot an air ball, and then they still had a chance to tie the game. We called timeout and say, "Who want the ball?" He say, "What the fuck, me?" And then hit the through like came from straight off the air ball. Caught the inbound pass and shot the 3 and knocked that bitch straight down. And got fouled. He smoked the free throw though. He smoked.
That the day you know. Damn that free throw. That the day you know.
Yeah. Nah. Hell yeah.
Them the days you know.
Man, like the look in his
I'm
eye.
gonna tell you something. I got a chance to interview. Man, y'all forgive me, man, because I get it twisted. It's either Robert nephew or his son, but he was getting ready to play in the Senior Bowl game, man, at Diamond Sport Group. It was my game, and that's his nephew, and that Derek's son. And I got a chance to interview him. And I asked him one of the questions. I asked him, I said, "Man, what did you came to the game to do?" He said, "Man, I came to the game to be the MVP and show the world that I could play football in college." And then how he ended the interview, bro. And then he went out there, motherfucker, and got off in the game, bro, and with the MVP. And now he playing in college. You know what I'm saying? Boy, stuff like that give me chills.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm not opposed to talking that talk, but you need to get to a certain level before you talk that talk. And then, like my man Ric Flair always said, you gonna talk that talk, bro. You got to walk it too, bro. You just can't talk it because that's why I don't want you talking. That's why I don't want you talking to that 7, 8, 9, 10 years old because you can't walk it yet. Wait till you get old enough to walk that talk before you talk.
I definitely go with it, man.
I'm gonna tell you something else as a referee that grind my gears since we talking about it. This notion that the referees came out here to cheat 8 and 9-year-olds.
Oh my God, that's so fucking ignorant, bro.
Fact that y'all will literally look at some kids who committed 17 penalties and say, "No, man, if the referees wouldn't have cheated y'all would have won." That's stupid. Because you making them kids not
miss 18 tackles.
They like these kids really believe they ain't make no mistakes, that the referees cheated them. So they not gonna never get no better.
I wrote something about that.
Listen,
Hell,
I used to agree with that. I used to agree with you 100%, right? And I got proof to it, and I think we still got it on film. And when we played Pocosin in the Super Bowl, they blatantly was cheating us. They had 6 downs, bro. 6 downs. And to the point where I had to run on the I ran up on the referee and I said, either I'm gonna get put out, or y'all gonna call this shit fair.
Don't get it twisted. Oh, dude, shit. Corruption exists.
You know my 88 and 12 theory? 88 and 12. Right?
Yeah, I understand it. 88%, 12%, 88% the rule and 12% the exception.
It's always an exception to the rule. And I ain't like,
yeah.
I don't think you just saying y'all got cheated to be saying y'all got cheated. Every 97% of teams that lose say the referees cheated.
Right. So let me hold on. Give me 3 minutes. Let me walk that. Give me 3 minutes. Let me walk that. So the nobody loses because they loses no more society that we live in. Social media, professional sports, youth sports, high school sports, college sports, fans, coaches, and players. Nobody loses because of mistakes no more. You want to know why my teams are going to be better than everybody else's team? Because we ain't going for that bullshit. If we don't play well, it's on us. If we don't execute, it's on us. So that runs into this society. In the classroom, the teacher don't like me, mama. That's why I can't learn. On the job for it, the boss won't train me. Man, shut the fuck up. I ain't never been trained on the job. You get in that job and you learn how to goddamn do it. I can't do this because they don't like me. This, and the third. Nobody accepts accountability no more because everybody finds somebody else to blame when something don't go right. If you lose a game and you missed every block, missed every tackle, you played like hell, you still gonna say the other team had players that were too old or the referee cheated. It's never your fault. Nothing is never your fault. Your child made all F's in school. The principal and the teacher don't like them. Your child went to the folk job and went to sleep in the bathroom on the break room. The boss mistreated them. But tell me I'm lying though. Tell me the last time you heard a man come to you and say, "Man, as a man, I fucked that up, bro. They want nobody's fault but mine." When the last time you heard a man said that? A real manly man say, "You know what, bro? That's my fault, bro. I fucked it up."
Lunching like a motherfucker. My fault. Listen.
Exactly, Mike.
Bird say excuses are for losers. I'm going to tell you what I say, Bird. I say excuses are reasons to fail.
Predetermined reason at that.
Excuses are reasons to fail. I tell the youngins around me, stay away from people who say shoulda, coulda, woulda. Because you know why? Because they didn't, goddammit.
Yeah.
That's what that means. Shoulda, coulda, woulda means you didn't. Stay away.
I'm going to tell you something, Mike. Two professional folk changed my life and my trajectory as coaches. One of them is probably the smartest young lady I know. When I first got out of college, I was coaching basketball at Central High School, and I was a para-pro at Phoenix City Elementary School. And I met this lady named Marcita Gordon. Now she's Marcita Lewis. She's the head of education department in Rutgers County. And she was a first grade teacher at the time. And I used to come in her classroom every morning. She had this big, long ass word written on the board. And she was teaching 5- and 6-year-old children, first graders. And I was like, "Man, Gordon, why you put this big, long ass word on the board? These children can't hardly even read it." She said, "That's how I know you can't coach no football or no basketball, because you think children mind got a cap on." That was the first thing that changed my life. That changed my life. because she told me children learn anything you make them learn. If you don't make them learn, they ain't gonna learn nothing. All right. The second thing that changed my life, Mike, was coming from a referee. I was at Auburn University refereeing AAU basketball in the state championship. And that referee stopped and he called a referee timeout. And he said, look, man, I'm tired of you. He said, man, if you would spend more time coaching your team than you would worrying about what I'm doing, you will be able to tell that these folk trapping you every time you go to the corner, and you'll stop running that goddamn zone play that you keep running over there, turning the ball over. He said, but you spend so much time worrying about who calling what and who doing what that you can't see the little thing that you need to be seeing to coach the game. If you are strategize more than you complain and bitch, you'll be a hell of a coach because you win now. But you will never lose if you got them spend more time coaching the game than you do arguing at the damn official. And that the God untrue. Because some that you complain about that referee rod, you could have did better and not even had to worry about that call. But you can't coach because you too busy bitching.
Man,
And
listen.
it go that way. And
It's people that
situation. And I always say that, bro. You just said in a different tone. I always on these kids. I'm fading out. Go ahead, Mike.
it ain't just in sports. It's like you said, it's in so many aspects of life where like people be scatterbrained. People are start something and put it down. A lot of people like dogs seeing squirrels. You ain't successful because soon as something else catch your eye, you take your eyes off the prize.
Yep.
Soon as something, oh my God, somebody else doing something, and this the new cool thing. So I want to try to do this now. And then this the new cool thing. Squirrel! Like, nah, like, and we don't have we got to do a better job as the
adult ADHD.
Who's supposed to be passing it down and teaching them to stay focused. Like, and because of excuses, like this generation here, because they see our generation make excuses all the time, because, oh my God, our generation, bad, right? Because they see that we accept our excuses, man, them kids, like, it don't matter what they did, they can tell you it's a reason why they did it, so I'm justified. I don't care how wrong it is. I don't care what you think about it. If I think I have a reason to do it, it's illegal.
A nigga good with the tongue can make an excuse for anything.
Man.
Let me go to this before we get
what I just said. A dude slick at the mouth, a dude good with the tongue can make an excuse about anything. I can make this bitch sound like goddamn. Boy, get out of here.
Listen, I say that, man, you let me talk long enough.
Boy, come on, Mike.
I'ma win. If you let me talk long enough, man, I got a bridge in Brooklyn.
Hey, what's the main thing I told you? I said, listen, man, when they got the gift of gab and they start, I can't beat them at spit boxing, man. I'm gonna let them win. I can't beat them, man.
Hey, 4-2, I'm gonna tell you what my daddy used to tell me. I used to get to talking, bro. If I get to talking, I get to rolling it. Like this right here, my dad said, oh, stop. You finna hustle. You finna try to hustle me about something. He said, stop. I don't even want to hear it. He said, stop, slow down, talk to me word by word. Because you trying to roll these words together, you finna hustle something, bro.
All right. Let me see what Bird said. He said coaches get caught up in themselves and winning for themselves. They forget about the kids and blame the kids and the refs instead of coaching and making the right. Yeah,
man.
Right,
these niggas, these dudes, my bad, bro. These dudes be in that play action group making memes and talking about they the greatest coach to the man. I don't care if you the Bill Belichick of 9-year-olds, bro. Are you turning out good, decent human beings? Because a lot of the kids you coach ain't gonna go to the NFL. Are they gonna be productive citizens though?
How can you produce something that you ain't do?
Man, huh?
They say clean water can't come from a dirty fountain, bro.
Say it again, 4-2. They ain't hear you.
That clean water can't come from a dirty fountain, baby.
You gotta let it run for a little while, folks. Too, y'all ain't old enough. So you gotta let that water run for a little
So
while.
you gotta.
Wait for
You
the
can't
brother to
drink
get
that water when you first turn the whole pipe on, bro. It gonna be dirty, bro. You can't drink that. You gotta wait till that water run a little while, bro. You gotta get a little older to it.
Yeah.
We gotta find organizations that's like looking for higher standards though. Because the reality is, whether you want to or not, if you deal with kids in some way, shape, or form, you a mentor.
Right.
Good or bad, you gonna shape part of that kid's life.
See, look, man,
You
talking about
gonna-
higher standards. We already talked about, man. If the number one standard is money, shit, what how you gonna convince them anything different? You talking that bubblegum about better for the kids, and they looking at what they paying themselves on salary every year. Man, they ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about, bro. When I'm charging the $300 registration, and I'm getting uniforms that the kids don't even keep. What the $300 for? And I'm getting grants, and I'm getting this. That's why the salary. But you know this, the salary is published though, so you could go look. Y'all better pay attention. You could go look when them nonprofits and the presidents and everybody got salaries. You could go figure that out and see what they pay.
Everybody that preach ain't religious.
Ain't a
Everybody that teach ain't an educator.
Okay.
Everybody that train kids ain't in it for the developments of kids. Everybody that breed dogs ain't a dog lover. Everybody that coach football ain't football guys. All of those are professions. It's a way that you can supplement your income. So some people get in it because they're looking for a way to supplement their income.
That's right.
And that makes it a dirty game.
And it's people who win it because they want to hump on baby mamas. Man, I'm fair.
No, listen,
I told you.
Hold on.
I think that comes with the income.
Because I see.
No, that's before the income even came.
Listen. Because if you outside in 92 degree heat at 11:30 in the morning in a full coach's uniform with 4 gold chains on, you smell like you took a whole bath in a bottle of cologne, and after every play you turn around and look in the crowd, I think you out there to try to smash somebody's mama. Just being honest.
Damn, I got to change my whole coaching routine now then, because you just made.
Hey, but listen though, you gotta remember this though. Like
I ain't got over one chain though. I could call
some names, but you gotta remember, right? I hate to say it this way, but we know some dudes coming up in school. You don't even remember them knowing them going to school. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Nobody remember them. They knew nothing about them. Being grown in the neighborhoods and different things. Nobody knew nothing about them. So since they became coaching, now everybody know them and they getting, excuse my language, now they pussy rate done went up. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell that man nothing. It's just the same way to a dude that was nobody who jumped off the porch in the dope game and everything changed for him. You can't tell him nothing. The same way you can't tell this guy that was nobody until he started coaching. Now he became relevant. Now he getting all the brides. Now everybody talk about him. They know him. What you gonna do with that man, bro? And I done seen that happen to a lot of dudes. You didn't know nothing about them before they started coaching. And they won't get no brides before they start coaching. You know what I'm saying? So what?
Yeah, but then they get punched in the face by parents.
All right, he's still smashing. You know, some dudes don't care nothing about none of that, bro. He was probably
I'm gonna be honest with you.
He was getting punched in the face in high school. Won't get no twat. So shoot.
I'm gonna tell you something. As long as they developing the kids and ain't mistreating folks and ain't stealing the money, I don't give a damn who dresser they dive off for. The woman let them did it.
See,
you know what I'm saying? I can't really law him, but I can't really get jiggy on that. I feel what y'all saying, and they do mess up the organization if you're doing it sloppily or whatever, or if you're doing it at all. I'm not saying that I'm condoning it, but that just ain't my concern. If you jumping off somebody's dress and shit, she letting you.
No, exactly. It shouldn't be. But I'm just talking about how you say that's what people coming into it for.
But now if they're bringing the corruption in, then yeah, that's got to go too.
No, that's all. Cause see, like I tell
most
people,
times it don't be the coaches that be making it bad. It be the moms that
listen.
respect them more than what
Okay,
they do.
you got to realize if you hit that woman, she gonna get emotional. That ain't the right play to hit somebody at, right? That like selling dope where you sleep at.
Like,
Yeah.
so
You made the spot hot. You made your own spot hot.
Like I know I'm old school, right? But my parents understood that I represented them, but they represented me too, right?
Yeah, that don't
Like,
exist no more, man.
My parent won't gonna come to my
They show up
school.
at the school.
My parent won't gonna show up in no school. My mama won't
Right.
gonna be her house coach. She won't gonna be
Right.
no, right? Man, some of these Saturday mornings, like imagine being a little kid. Like your mama don't got on no bra and her nipples hard, and she got on pajama pants. She the loudest person out here. How the
white
fuck
be
you
the
concentrate on
that.
playing football with this shit right here, bro?
I don't think they understand what they be doing to them children, bro.
Bro, fuck. Like I said that about the.
A lot of them not hiding it either though.
No, that not like it's so like I don't think you get it. Like this should be so scary to me. Like to watch what these kids go through from the grown people stand for. Like I said, it's a team.
I'm gonna ask you a question about that though, Mike.
Uh-huh.
So do you think that happened because they took away the way kids grew up and stuff? Like you can't, they consider everything bullying now and stuff. So like if your mama came to the school dressed like a hooker, we were gonna goddamn let you know about it, bro. You gonna go home and make sure your mama never did that again, because every child at the school, it was gonna be a hard day for you at the school.
Listen, bro.
But
Not even just that. It was gonna be an older lady in the school that was gonna hold her accountable and pull her to the side and say something to her.
that was gonna hold her accountable.
Yeah,
My
that's what
kid
I'm
was gonna
saying.
feel this for 2 weeks.
No,
though.
yeah, but I'm just saying it was gonna be levels to it. So now
Yeah.
the lady in the school can't even hold her accountable because she's gonna lose her job.
Listen,
Mike gonna make sure mama don't come like that, because we gonna roll Mike ass for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We gonna say all kinds of nasty shit to Mike. Mike gonna get in 5 or 6 fights behind his mama. His mama gonna have to make her adjustment because
No.
school was different.
That's the bad part. Hold on. Let me land this plane. That's the bad part. See, first, I'm on a campaign to bring back shame.
Me too.
But I'm on
Me
a
too.
campaign to bring back shame, because people were better people when they knew people was gonna talk about you being a piece of shit.
Come on, boy.
But let me
Come on,
land
preach
this plane for you, right? So we just talked about that situation and how they gonna joke me, and I'm gonna end up having to punch on some people and fight some people, get suspended, and I'm gonna be labeled the fucked up person. When if you didn't do that, if you cared about your last name enough as a parent,
Right.
knew that your actions affect me the same way my actions affect you, if you never put me in this, I'm defending your honor.
That's right.
While I'm going through this shit. And I get labeled the bad kid, and you get to talk to your sisters and your friends like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this boy. You what's wrong with me? And it's supposed to be, I ain't giving her all the flack, because it's supposed to be a man there standing up for that boy that take that bullet for him. She gonna yell and scream at somebody. I made him. I'll be the one she yelling and screaming at. But you ain't gonna treat my motherfucking kid like that no more, or we gonna have an issue.
But why would you? When it became cool to go to the school like that, like that's the dumbest thing.
Never.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Because
But hold on.
Go ahead, Mike.
They don't be having no man in their life to teach them that shit though.
Man, fuck that. You grown. You don't need nobody to teach you nothing. You grown. I feel what you're saying, Mike. The absence of the father means a lot.
Hold on. If your mama act like that and your grandmama act like that, you gonna think that's how you supposed to act.
Correct. But I can't still continue. Men get blamed for everything. And the absence of the father is correct. It is correct. That's a big issue. But you grown, bro. Sooner or later, these women got to take accountability for their motherfucking selves, bro.
They know that you start their job like that.
They know that exactly. Or if they got a job. But
think about who you was at 24, you would beat that nigga up. Like, just being fair. They like, man, it ain't like they having babies at 21 and they doing this when they 30. They having babies when they 14 and they doing this when they 21.
Right.
It's a long line of folk that should have took accountability. Not the 14-year-old that had the baby. No. The damn grandmama. The great grandmama. Accountability. Somebody got to stop the cycle, and you can't continue. Shit, my dad didn't graduate. Look, my dad didn't graduate high school. My granddad didn't graduate high school. A lot of the folks in my family didn't graduate high school. They had their valid reason why they didn't graduate high school. Fuck that for cause and spot. Damn that. Eventually, somebody got to break the cycle. So I graduated high school, went on to college, went on to another goddamn college. You know what I'm saying? I broke the cycle. Now somebody else got to break the cycle. Then my children came behind me and broke my cycle. All three of my children got some kind of college certificate or degree or something. You got to break the cycle. You can't keep blaming your family trauma on what's wrong with you now. That's bullshit. Grow up.
No. See, it's deeper than that, though. Like, you got to understand that some of these people don't know nothing wrong yet, bro.
The fuck if they don't, man. There ain't no way they don't know nothing wrong, bro. The fact that they think they can make themselves right in every situation, and what that problem is. Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Hey, Rob, you from here, so you'll understand what I'm saying. I know a family where 5 generations, not 5 people, 5 generations of their family have lived their whole life from 9th Street to the Towers, bro. 5 generations. I'm talking about great grandma, man. 5 like they don't know nothing but fucking the bottom of the barrel. Like every one of the girls is looking for a dude to try to change their life. They got 4 or 5 different baby daddies because that's what the women preceded them did, bro. And ain't nobody until they get in their 40s, they don't even dream past fucking Mercury Boulevard. One of them told me he was out of town. That nigga was in Williamsburg. They don't know no better. And as soon as somebody taught them something different, it started changing. But they was in their 30s. They ain't had no exact, like, all they thought was, we got a cousin who rap real good. Man, maybe he gonna be rich. We gonna get rich like that. Everybody tried their get rich scheme. Nobody believed they could start to live a good life by trying to do good shit, bro. I swear to God, they've been hustlers their whole life till they hit their late 30s, bro. They don't have no example. Great granddaddy, dad working at moving company. Like, bro, shit is real. Like,
so you mean to tell me in 5 generations that span probably?
No, and I'm not telling you what's right. I'm just telling you there are stories.
No. I agree with you now because I'm from South Phoenix City, Alabama, bro. It ain't too much different than where y'all from. And you got people that been families and stuff that been in property for so long. But bro, eventually somebody tried to tell you how to get at it. Somebody tried to show you. You're just so stuck in your ways, and sometimes poverty is easier.
Yes,
poverty is easier for people than to try to push to the path of success. Because that will really happen.
You're really
laziness is something sent from the bill.
When you ain't got no job, you're really $17. Why would I want to go get a job? I got a house. They pay my cable. They pay my light bill. They give me $400 worth of food a month. Why would I do that?
Complacency and laziness. Complacency and laziness are tools of the devil, and it will keep you stuck. It'll keep you stuck in the same cycle because you don't know no better, and you're complacent.
Man, I don't know about this, bro. We always got to remember this part of the aspect too. Is in the schools, but is worse in the real world society. When we was coming up, you had Eastern State, all these mental health institutions, group homes, and all that. They have none of that. They release these people into regular society, putting them in your neighborhood, and you got the regular people humping on them, hand kids, and nobody know no better. Nobody, you separated those people when we was coming up. Just like in school, you had, as we call the retarded class or the slow classes. It was separated. Now everything they want to make everybody be a part of everything.
Listen,
Listen, certain people that don't know no better, that have mental intelligence to deal with things, people gonna take advantage of them situations.
we talking
Inclusion kind of messed us up in a lot of different situations.
we talking football, and I watch it gradually go to where they didn't want to hurt. Like they started talking about mental health in sports and shit, right? When we was in high school, we got beat 56-12 in our homecoming by Mitchfield. They made us play every minute of that like a regular football game. I left and went to school for 2 years and came home. You down 28 in the second half, they run the clock. 5 years after that, I see on CNN where they say they did a study and kids shouldn't start playing baseball until they're 10. They should play T-ball up until 10 because striking out hurt their self-confidence, and they think kids who strike out early tend to not chase their dreams. So they wanted to change the world to where kids play T-ball till they 10. Then my son started trying to play basketball, and he was young, probably like 6. And if came home from the first game, I had to work. And he came home and I said, who won? He was like, everybody. I said, what? He said, yeah, they ain't taking no score. We just played basketball and everybody got a certificate for it. But y'all was different teams. Yeah. Who scored the most baskets? We don't know. What the fuck?
You know how that started? When they started putting people that never played sports and a lot of women in control of the sports, because no women game have a straight flat out winner. Everything women do is I ain't even gonna get into that.
I ain't going there with you.
Listen, bro. I've been catching flack since high school for stuff like that. They told me cheerleading was a sport. I lost my mind. It's a what? Listen, people doing some flips. Man, stop talking to me.
Because women are saying that the biggest thing, they'll debate about something, and it'll be when they got to figure everything we do is gonna be competitive with a man. Somebody gonna be a winner. Somebody gonna be a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying?
If we standing around the fire barrel telling lies, we compete with that.
Yeah, somebody gonna win.
Somebody gonna. If Mike said he went fishing one day and caught 12 fish and 8 big mouth bass, and he tell the most extravagant lie he can, in 30 minutes, somebody else gonna stand around their fire barrel and outlie Mike because we got to compete, baby.
Better.
I'm sitting here for 20 minutes trying to think about how I can expand my story so I can make my shit sound better than it is.
Hey,
we compete with everything.
Hey, Rob and Birdie up here, this is hilarious. I swear to God, do you remember? Nope, that was the day you and Derek got lost coming to the game out in Norfolk. We won that game because I kicked a field goal with like 40-something seconds left. It was like 17 yards. Nigga, when I told my son about it 10 years later, it was 35 yards. It was 50 yards. What the hell? It's going. I ain't made but one kick in my life. That shit was 60 yards.
But we gonna figure it out. And we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna put some rules and some structures, some guidelines to make sure we can determine a winner. We ain't leaving here with 2 people still arguing about they. Now somebody gonna win.
Somebody got to win.
They agree. The women gonna agree to disagree, and they going about their business. It ain't gonna be no conclusion.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how competitive men is. And both of y'all done heard this. It's 4:00 in the morning. You hear somebody talking about some man bet back, bro. You can't leave yet. What? I'm gone, bro.
It's right. It's like I don't like. I understand the whole men take so much blame for so much, but when it comes to especially our kids, like we got to do better, even if it ain't your kid. Like the leaders of that group, of this group, is black men. Period. Like just being honest, everything they put in front of black women goofy. Like the TV shows they watch, the all that shit goofy. Like,
but TV damn near goofy itself by nowadays.
Except for sports, to me.
Except, and then you got to cut the game off. You got to cut the game off right after the game because sport talk don't become goofy.
Sports talk goofy as hell though. I don't watch none of that. I just watch the game.
Hey, man, I'm burned out on the sports. I can't get it. I'm trying. I can't get back into basketball, man. I'm burned out.
No shit.
I'm gonna tell you what always good. I'm gonna tell you what always good, Rob. Cartoon. You can go back and watch some old Justice League and goddamn Looney Tunes and shit. That shit gonna be good for y'all.
I can watch some Sergeant Slaughter and G.I. Joe, Thunder, all that old
Boy,
shit.
I'm talking about I went back and watched and rewatched the whole Transformers series because TV don't got goofy to me, bro. When I leave football practice and shit, sometimes I don't want to watch no football. So I turn cartoons on, bro. I go back and rewatch a lot of shit, bro. I watch the whole Justice League animated series, bro. I don't want to see all this nonsense that's on TV. If I'm gonna watch some fairy tale shit, literally gonna be a cartoon or something that I know fairy tale.
And like I think it's hilarious. Like and I hope 50 Cent don't want to do nothing to me, but I think it's hilarious that like the people who love to watch the Powers and the Shies is people who ain't never been in the streets. Like that shit hilarious to me.
I don't watch that. It's the same shit. Sell some dope, get some money, kill a nigga. Sell some more dope, kill another nigga. Go to jail, get back out, kill another nigga, be in. I'm good on that, bro. I'm saying that a million times. I'm good on it, bro. I don't say that. I can write that myself.
Man,
I can write that myself. Shit, backstab, backdoor Lil Joe. Shit, get some hoes on the side while I'm making that money. Sell this dope, kill this nigga. Sell this dope, kill this nigga. Go back, and then you wonder why you in a rut and why you in a cycle. Because you living in a cycle, bro. This is the same. It's the same shit over and over again. I'm good on it, bro.
I'm gonna ask y'all this before we get out of here, man. Let's get on the Super Bowl for who y'all got and why, man.
Seattle, because they ain't let nobody else go play in it. Man, come on, man. The Patriots, all right. They'll be all right in a couple of years, but yeah. If you go back and break down the film on Seattle defense and the way they playing that cover 4 match defense and the pass rushes and stuff they got, man, it ain't Sam Darnold. It ain't the reconstruction of Sam Darnold, this, that, and the third, bro. Right now, the Seattle Seahawks got an elite coaching staff. And if you watch the film, because I watch football, the game, but I like to watch the film. I like to go back and watch the film and break down like what they really trying to do, the concepts and stuff. Man, Seattle got an elite coaching staff right now, and it'd be hard prayer for me to see New England being able to hang with them in the Super Bowl.
I feel the same way. Everything you said, and I just feel like everybody's brought into the team effort. It ain't no superstar worrying about his numbers individual. We're going to do what the system called for us to do, and we're going to play it that way, and the results going to take care of themselves. That's what I see when I see them play, bro. And as we say, that's close to a well-oiled machine as you can get. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shit. I'm the odd man out.
We say somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. I just said that.
Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose.
I got the Patriots, and it's because when I watch them, like they don't like. I do believe that Seattle might be the better team.
Okay,
I thought Denver was the better team. That their quarterback was gone.
Yeah, if both niggas had played, they would have been the better team.
I don't think so. Because I like all season I watched New England get punched and they punch back and they don't fold. Like they don't fold.
Yeah, but they allow too many opportunities. Like I agree, and I'm Bo Nix. I ain't a huge Bo Nix fan. Old boy had that first drive that was scripted. I need to see what you can do after the scripted plays run out.
That's the fact.
You know what I'm saying? So let me see what you're doing on that third drive on out. And some teams is the second drive middle because it's about 10 to 12 plays of scripted or less. Sometimes but around that range. What you gonna do when those scripted plays run out that you done ran to perfection and you got them down packed? Now we pull it from the cuff, we doing things and they adjusting the shit. And he had nothing left after them 10 plays. He had plenty of opportunities on the field where he could have made some shit happen. Bruh started throwing some silly ass balls, bro.
And let me say this. I do believe it's gonna be a defensive game. I believe it's a like 16-10, 13-17 type game, right? It's the reason I'm taking New England is because
they give up the deep ball and then they ain't gonna be able to stop Puka or whatever his name is on them.
JSN.
I don't think they're gonna be able to stop Stephon Diggs. And if I gotta pick one player that I think can win the football game, I'm gonna take Stephon Diggs.
Nah,
that boy from Seattle. I forgot his name.
If we would get some gloves, I'll take Stephon Diggs. If we playing the football game, I'm gonna take JSN and Seattle defense, man.
I mean, shit. We on next Tuesday. That's all I can say about it. Like we on next Tuesday.
If we were going to get some gloves, you take Stephon Diggs. We going to try to win the Super Bowl. Take JSN, bro.
Yeah, and let me say this,
Diggs, man. I would love to see him. I would love to see him in Cleveland after my other brother keep convincing me of that. That would be a perfect fit.
No, he is a new a young quarterback's best friend over the think about what Minnesota did with Case Keenum with that nigga. They was in the NFC Championship game. People forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he went and did it with Josh Allen. He went and did it with what the hell he was at last year.
He went to the Patriots toward the end of last year. He came from
Houston. He was at Houston before that.
Yeah, he went to Houston with goddamn it, CJ Stroud. Like he just like, yeah. I would like to see him with Shador. I think they should give Shador one legit shot. I mean, give him a shot. Like
I think Todd Monken and them gonna give him a shot. I've been listening to some stuff today. It's his to lose. I think they're gonna try to find a veteran wide receiver, get some linemen, pick up some in the draft. They gotta get somebody. And if I'm coaching, man, Jerry Jeudy will probably be the first one out of the building as a player for me. I don't like his body language. Oh, well, I'm gonna stay on for another 5-10 minutes because my girl hopped on. Definitely got to bring her on before I go off tonight. You caught me just in time too, baby girl. Yeah, let me
Hey, y'all give me a second, man. I got to hit the nail back, man. I ain't going nowhere.
All
right. Y'all welcome to the stage. Let me get my stuff right. Y'all welcome Kira to the stage. Welcome Kira. Oh, it ain't allow me. Let me see. The devil is alive. Oh, there we go. All right, there you go. Hey, listen, my computer's tripping. What's going on?
Not much. I mean, where I'm at in Chicago.
What's happening? What you got going on? Let me move y'all this.
In Chicago.
It's cold.
Oh yeah, you
colder than a mug. Cold as hell up here.
I got a couple young boys I know just went down there saying with Chicago State. They down there loving it.
Okay. It's freezing down here.
Yeah, they about to kick off D1 football down there, so they got a whole lot going on, changing their view. Mm-hmm. And I need to hit two on back because they called and asked me for some some money to eat. You know, they always want some money to eat. They think I'm dumb. Like I don't know what the $10 to $20 going to. It ain't going to no food, boy. I already know what it's going to.
I sleep heavy. That Mary Jane frame my brain.
What's been going on, y'all? I miss y'all.
Yeah, man, cool, and man, we
Same old.
Mike had actually told me to get with you last week or the other week. He seen something you posted and he wanted to talk about it. He wanted you to talk about, and my brain is so fried I can't remember what it was. He might remember.
It was the transgender history book.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah. Like and for me, like anybody who know me know, like since the 90s, I've been talking about there being an agenda, and people keep saying, like, first I hate the term homophobic because I ain't scared of nobody.
Right.
So I hate that term, right? And I don't care what people do with their body in their bedroom. I really don't. I've grown a lot. Like, I don't care what you do, but there shouldn't be an agenda. You shouldn't be pushing it on my kids. There shouldn't be LGBTQ cereal. Like, and at some point, they talking about the LGBT. Yeah, there was LGBTQ cereal. I swear to God, I'm gonna post a picture of it. I got a picture.
Come on, Fruity Pebbles, was it?
It's also been a LGBTQ mayonnaise. I swear to God, I'm gonna post it. I swear to God, I got it in my phone.
Is it Fruity Pebbles?
Come on with the man.
I swear to God, I'm gonna post it. I swear to God, bro, I ain't just make that up.
Oh,
at some point, you can't tell me I'm crazy. It's an agenda, bro. Like, and I don't like it.
And she said, if it's what she said, boy, they picked the right one. Fruity Pebbles, man.
Listen.
No.
You know, all the things. But you know what's interesting is I'm gonna tell you this because I've spoken to some folks in the LGBT community. A lot of them are not with it. It was a bad move, and some of them feel like there hasn't been enough acceptance for you to start doing this, and it's going to cause more harm than it is good, which is also true. But the thing is that why? Where do we use that at? What job is going to ask you these questions or whatever it is that you're going to learn in this class? How do we use? Where are we going to use this at?
Where?
Man,
what job? You gonna go to college and study LGBTQ history? What job you gonna get with that?
That's what I want to know. I'm waiting on that answer.
I seen the comedian break it down, and he was just like, "Man, why you gotta be saying all these alphabets when you just say gay? The L stands for this." And he was just breaking it. Oh, that shit just mean gay. Why am I wasting my time with all these letters, man?
No,
because some of them don't conform, and so it don't fit.
See, first
and
of
if
all,
it don't fit, they must have quit.
It's a lot.
Goddamn right.
It's a lot of stuff. Like it's like when I was born, there was us and there was them, and now it's like us is and them's is and theirs is and theirs is, and it's a bunch of stuff going on, man. And I don't want to.
Like, how the fuck you get the drag queens you got running around, and they going to the kindergartens and first grade class reading these
in the kindergarten.
Listen, bro.
My God, damn.
If my children can't read, listen, we still have a literacy problem. Okay,
can
we start there?
I'm gonna post it in the group. It's this lady who make all her content of buying books that's supposed to be children's books. That's all about like grown people sex, and it's like it's crazy. Like, and she read them on TikTok, and it'd be like maybe 3 minutes. Like, it'd be stuff like Jill is a carpet muncher. That'll be the name of the book. And it'll literally be talking about carpet. But
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You've seen it before? Like, I've
seen all of them. I think they're hilarious.
150 books that's like that. They supposed to be kid books, but all of it lead to like
Man, you see the cartoon shit they break down, even back to our old cartoon.
They-
I seen one last night about the military gun, how they was shooting at war, and the gun went down. And this in our day, it wasn't Viagra, I forgot what it was. And he took the shit and he pulled. So when they shooting the military gun, and it go, and it dropped down like your meat down. He pick it up.
Oh my God.
Also put the pills
What
and shit
in
this
the
cartoon.
world?
But I told you.
Shit stand back up and start.
But I've been saying this since '96 though. Hold on. What year did that stupid ass song become #1 in the nation? I kissed a girl and I liked it.
Oh,
That was 96. I was in high school in 96.
About
That was
99 maybe.
that was in the 2010s and shit.
No, it won't that late.
2010s.
Yeah, no.
That was in 2010. That ain't been that long ago, bro.
It couldn't have been
Let me
that
see,
long ago.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm about to say I don't remember that shit when I was in high school neither. You know
That shit was probably like 20.
I can remember the song, but I don't know what year.
That was my children's school. That was 2014 to 2018, somewhere along in there. That one in.
Whenever that
I was
was,
Listen, but wait. I want to give y'all something else that I want to put on y'all radar. And I don't know if you all saw the news about the $3 million surplus that the mayor is planning to use to give y'all a good party down there in Newport News, which is unfortunate. Did y'all see it?
you said a
No.
party happened?
Oh my goodness. How y'all missed that one? So there's some surplus money and like $3 million, and the mayor wants to basically throw some festival. Another party. You know, y'all been listen, Newport News been partying its ass off since the mayor became the mayor. Y'all getting hot dogs and book bags and pizza, you know, like what in the
I
world?
think I seen something about another festival or something. They talking about Overtown, right? They
Yeah.
doing it Overtown where they did the SWV shit and all that.
Listen.
SWV.
It was Drew Hill, and the concert was fabulous. Let's be clear, okay?
Free, and it was a free jump too.
Yes, and I was there. Listen, Cisco was phenomenal. However, down by the what's the train station?
Train station.
Yeah, back behind the federal courthouse.
Talking about the Thorn song, Cisco?
Yeah, that thong.
Cisco messed up the last concert I went to.
I promise you.
I went to go see the Drew Hill reunion in Columbia, Georgia.
That's my drop.
I promise you. Because it was free, I absolutely would not have went. I swear to God.
Listen, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
That man dyed his hair. That man hold pictures with other grown people.
It was beautiful.
I think I know where you going with that, Mike. When you said why you want to go to
everybody. It was a cap of how many people they was allowing back there. They cut it off so folks can come back. But it was a good show. But the thing is that I just want people to be mindful of the political games that are being played to make it seem like, you know, somebody is giving you something or appreciating you in some kind of way. And they use these type of things to advance their political career. Folks got to be careful of these games that people are playing. Who was the DMX say what type of games are being played?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought DMX said what did
Wait.
Oh, my bad. I know some other DMX said. Because when you said what DMX said, the first thing that came to my mind was what they really want from it.
Hold on, I got a question though.
Come on, Mike.
He using Drew Hill to advance his political career here?
Listen, no, it's not. Listen, Drew Hill probably didn't cost as much as the other ones.
This
So
thing is
you had to
hilarious,
bring
bro.
somebody. Drew Hill might have been about $3,000 and everybody else won 30. So
Hey, but why you bullshitting now? Into the Drew.
Man,
And,
was phenomenal.
For that number.
Drew Hill is the best group of all time. Y'all know how I feel about Drew Hill. I told y'all this.
Number two, you came out with two better debut album than Into the Drew and Goddamn and the Return of the Drew. Bro.
That come on.
You couldn't come out with two better albums than that.
This man
Cisco had to went crazy. If Cisco hadn't went crazy talking about some thong and
No,
stuff, man, Drew Hill would have been
was epic. That was epic.
I don't even think it was the
handled
song. It was the visual. Once the hair changed, it wasn't the song.
Yeah.
The song they still play it. It was just the.
Oh, we get on the floor when Thong
Man,
song
I
came
went
on.
to the Drew. This is no lie. I went to the Drew Hill reunion in Columbus, Georgia, probably about a year and a half ago, and I was, you know what I'm saying, excited about it, man. Cause I love Drew Hill. And Cisco at 60 years old still with this bullshit, man. Them folk did they did all this song. They brought back some of the old members and stuff.
Let that man be great.
Cisco still got the mic at the end of the set and said, man, y'all mind if I do my thing? And got up there and danced his ass around talking about some thong. He still messing up the group, bro.
Listen, the concert and the balloons went out with thong. And we was thong. And even when we had on Breeze.
You might want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear I want to hear Woody talking about. I want to hear Woody when he say I wrote half of. I want to hear Five Step. I want to hear April Shower. I want to hear Where the Love and all that stuff. I don't want to see Cisco drum around here with no gray ass hair. Talking about no damn thong.
What that do with the love? Y'all don't understand. That's the listen. When you play that in serious.
The love stays on my mind.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear Jazz, Nokia, Woody. We don't want to hear them Cisco talking about. Cisco had one good song. He went solo. Irreplaceable, whatever the shit was. That Beyonce Irreplaceable. The slow song he made.
Incomplete. Yes. No, he didn't. He had some good. So don't do that. No, I'm not.
Man, Cisco Ralph Tresvant. Ralph Tresvant had one song.
I'm not going to Cisco like that. The group is the best male group of all times in our age group.
Who?
I gotta give it to him.
We had that debate on the show.
Yes, we did.
You got Drew Hill over Jodeci.
Yes.
I can't do it.
Yes.
You might have seen Jodeci when they went on the Varnell Hill show. When Martin was on the Varnell Hill show.
I'm still giving it to Drew Hill. Listen, them people, when they put on that live performance with nothing, they still sound like a record. They is awesome. No.
To me, they number 3. They got to go at least number 3 to me. I can't put them over Boys to Me in these.
It's hard, man. Drew Hill in my top 3 for sure. I want to put them one for 2 albums. If you just doing 2 albums, they either one.
I could have sworn you was gonna say Jagged Edge.
Boy, to me, Jagged Edge had 5 I can't go with that.
Yeah, they over Jagged Edge. Jagged Edge. Woo, they had about 6-7 songs. A lot of that.
Yeah, Jagged Edge had about 6-7 songs. I don't know if Jagged Edge had one album that you could just turn on.
We really having this
and let it play.
Conversation.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, old school
close to Boys to Men. Like you gotta go back to niggas in the 60s.
But Boys to Men was fun.
Like you gotta go back to the Jackson 5 and the Temptations to fuck with Boys to Men. What?
You
was a different. Boys to Men was a different.
Sometimes they gotta say right, bro. He right.
I can't put them in a I can't compete them. Because Boys to Men was on some other shit.
Members of Jodeci couldn't even sing.
Boy,
you're right. You're right.
You just there because bitches liked them.
You're right. Mr. Dalvin and the other dude, I don't even remember his name. They just were there.
Them niggas in the category with Boys to Men.
That's like
on the bus, all they ass.
That's how good they were. That's how good they were.
That's crazy.
That's how good they were. They didn't know they could sing, man.
That does attest to how good Joseph was, because KC and JoJo just took 2 niggas from their hometown and just took them with them. Because
them niggas look like burnt chicken wings.
They ain't doing nothing.
KC looked like Kermit the Frog. He looked just like Kermit the Frog.
The 2 same niggas look crazy. Why you think
it's pretty? Listen, it's the boy from Boys to Men, the deep voice boy from Boys to Men.
What's the name? Bass on it.
Hey, you got to give Mike credit now. Now, Mike didn't do no singing. But Mike get on that song and read them letters and goddamn and say his part, and he might as well have song. Because without Mike's letter in the beginning of Benny Knee, it don't hit the same.
Let me find out he got the bouncing ball like Shaq did on the song.
He just
Hey, Kirk Franklin ain't never sung, but he made the best gospel albums in history. He ain't
Oh my
sung.
God.
DJ Kane don't do no record.
Kirk Franklin say he had about 2-3 lines.
Let me ask y'all a question for real. This is a legitimate question. Is Jodeci better than Silk? I mean, is Jodeci better than
No.
Silk got 3 or 4 iconic songs. But what the name of Silk album? Right quick. Don't Google it.
Jodeci?
Don't
Is
call me
Jodeci
the
better
line.
than 12?
What the name of Silk album? Don't Google it.
Silk.
I don't know. Yeah.
Y'all taking, like you say, you taking somebody with 1 or 2 songs, bro. If that's the case,
Yeah.
y'all can get this. You gonna get disrespectful and start talking about H-Town in a minute.
Oh, hold on now.
Yeah.
Somebody rocking, knocking them boots now.
Yeah, but they got
Yeah,
2,
you
3
just
songs.
said no. Silk had a whole career. Silk dropped.
No, Silk had 1 album with 4 good songs.
That
on
was
it.
ooh, that song. No, that was
Silk-
Shy.
Silk-
That was Shy,
Beating
my bad.
in my bedroom. Silk had 1 album with 4 good songs on it, bro.
Wait,
The daytime you seen Lil G was singing on my deal.
Hold on. H-Town Emotions is still fire.
Silk got 4, Jodeci got 5. What are we saying?
No, man, those had 3 albums back to back, man. What you mean?
Jodeci got 5 what songs?
5 albums, you mean?
Man, you crazy.
Mark, you been doing good for 2 hours, bro. But what you talking about, bro? Jodeci got 5 what?
Name them.
Hey, this guy. Hey, what mine there, man? What mine?
Jodeci all my life.
I can name them for you.
Jodeci all my life. Jodeci forever my lady. Can you talk to me? Shit, baby, we can just think. Shit.
Yeah.
If you think you lonely now, it cold outside now. Here, somebody. Never mind. If you think you lonely now, wait until tonight. Shit, okay. I know Bobby Womack told it first, but fuck Bobby Womack.
They did a good rendition. They did a good rendition
of like 3 songs.
Now I was with you. When you said Boy the Men, we were being disrespectful because Boy the Men belong with New Edition and Jackson 5. So
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What?
Songs, New Edition.
Absolutely not.
Put them niggas
New
on the
Edition.
They sing them niggas under a motherfucker.
New Edition belongs with Jackson 5.
Huh?
And that's
Boy the Men get in that
That's
category
it.
too. Got
That's
you.
it. They was underneath. They like
couldn't
2
one
underneath.
nigga in New Edition sing. What are we talking about?
So what now?
We made some
So
good
Ronnie,
songs.
Bobby,
What
Ricky, and
nigga
Mike.
sing? Johnny Gill, that wrote trans van shit couldn't sing.
Johnny Gill is not a real
Look,
New Edition member.
Redback can sing now. He just shouldn't have went solo.
We do not accept Johnny Gill as a New Edition member.
What?
He ain't got to.
He
Now.
was
Bobby
a
Brown can
substitute.
sing. Bobby Brown
He
can
was a
sing.
substitute.
Redback can sing.
Man, Bobby Brown.
Ricky can sing.
Ricky did have some range. I'll give you that.
Ricky can sing.
I don't know. I mean, he did a little toot, but I ain't.
Bobby can sing. He won't know
That part.
That
But
nigga
he
was
can
just a
sing.
heartthrob. That nigga was Joey from fucking New Kids on the Block.
I'm
Bitches
weak.
like that nigga.
I
Man,
love me
y'all
some
remember-
Bobby Brown.
Man, do
And
y'all
my
remember?
birthday on the same day
Y'all
too.
remember when Bobby Brown went solo, man?
What song was Bobby?
Yes.
He was like he was killing
My
that.
prerogative.
My friend.
Doing the dance.
Man, come on, bro.
He had the Gumby and everything. Y'all
I'm
remember
gonna
the
tell you right
Gumby?
now, but I started to bust out in that Montana Rona right now. I just been smoking. I know my boy gonna carry
And
it.
appropriately
And
so.
there's a pretty little girl in the whole wide world.
Come on.
Shit.
Come on.
You ain't never
Yeah.
said, hey yo, throw that Bobby Brown on, knock it off.
Hey, back in the day when Bobby Brown had My Prerogative and Tenderoni and shit like that, Joe, you were throwing that Bobby Brown on.
You sure
You
was.
throwing the Bobby Brown on.
You
now.
sure was.
Hold on. If you
Hey, Bobby Brown
listen
song
to the radio,
on Rock with
if
you. He
you
was
listen
singing.
to the
man.
radio and
Yes.
Bobby Brown come on, you will listen to it. You ain't never record that shit. You ain't buy no Bobby Brown album.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
So
did.
you never had
Bobby, but
Tenderoni playing on your
he had on
after
a gray suit with the Gumby haircut.
Man,
Yes.
Yeah, you ain't never had
Yeah.
Tenderoni playing on your voicemail. Well, back in the
Better
day
know
when we had the cell
And you know
phone,
you had to push
and
the
you recorded
button,
the
and then you
voicemail.
say you had to
You ain't never
rewind
had
that jank
Tenderoni.
because it won't right. Then you push play again.
I still push. I still pump that. I want to rock with you, baby.
That's
You
right.
know,
Yeah.
All night long.
long.
Shit. Come on,
Rock
man.
and rolling,
Maybe
rock.
Bobby Brown just too old for you. But shit, Bobby was riding, bro.
Yes, Bobby is an icon.
Living that shit. Man,
He's an icon.
And then I'm gonna tell you something.
man, so is James, Rick James.
Boy to Men,
Now we done went too far.
Boy to Men had some iconic songs. Boy to Men most iconic song was probably The End of the Road. Probably
All them niggas can sing.
they can. But what song that anybody had that better than Can You Stay in the Rain?
I guess they what bend the knee.
What song that and one of them group had that was better than Can You Stay in the Rain?
Boys to Men?
Nobody.
You don't broke up with that little yeah, and you don't play Can You Stay in the Rain a million times, bro. Can You Stay in the Rain, bro? Can you tell me and one of them group that had a better song than Can You Stay in the Rain?
No.
I don't know if I would call it better. I got songs I like more. I don't know if you would call them better though. Can You Stand the Rain? A pretty good fucking song. Like
pretty good. God damn, Mike. You went hard. You hard the yard from that, boy.
Man, listen. We're talking about music. It's pretty good. It's
so I just want to ask: Can You Stand the Rain or I'll Make Love to You?
Can You Stand the Rain 3 times and twice on Sunday, so 5 times on Sunday.
Can You Stand the Rain or Bend the Knee?
Hold on. But
Can You Stand the Rain?
I thank you in advance.
What?
Man, stop playing with me. I wouldn't take it over. I thank you in advance.
What song is that?
Boys to Men. Man, what are we
I ain't never heard that.
What?
Man,
I wouldn't take it over.
What?
I'm trying to think, man.
What that song sound like? You got that on your playlist, Rob? You gotta have to play that because I ain't never heard that one. That was one of them lost tracks.
No,
we'll definitely get it on here.
It was #1 for a long time.
Y'all remember that song?
Let me see. I'm gonna play it through my phone.
I can't say I do.
Me?
I'm gonna tell you a song I do remember though. I'm gonna tell you a song I do remember that had the whole United States singing it. Mr. Telephone Man.
Yes. Candy Girl.
Shit. My favorite song that when somebody asks me something about what they want to do, you can do addition me. You can count me out.
Are we ready to talk about?
I'm about to play Mike. So hold on, Mike. Here you go. I'm gonna get him a snippet of it.
Let me hear that.
They can't even compete.
Can y'all hear it?
No.
It ain't started. Yeah, hold on. Oh, that shit low as hell. Let me take this off. I try to play it through my headset.
Yeah,
I ain't never heard that song ever.
I ain't got it was
That
number
sound
one
like
in the world.
It sound like some soul food, mama soul food junk.
No,
I don't think I heard that. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna have to check it out
right now.
I'm gonna check it out. It probably came off a soundtrack or something like that.
It must have been.
To be honest with you though, Boy the Man song, greatest song might have been Mama off that Soul Food album, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. They got off on that, bro.
That's nice. That's nice too. Bend the Knee's gonna be hard. Bend the Knee's gonna be hard to take. And what's that?
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
It's so hard to say goodbye. That's
it.
Iconic.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. Especially when our friends died. Listen, back when our friends died, we played that on the radio.
Listen, true story. Listen, Mike, this funny. Me, Dunn, Linwood Barnes, and Johnny Jefferson, we used to go around in elementary school. We used to sing that. They used to come get us to sing that joint when we was young. So,
Hey, girl, that shit so crazy,
Y'all
man.
out there acting like Fat East Side.
Chris Lee, Triana Calhoun, and Curtis Jenkins throwing that shit at my birthday party at 12 years old too, bro. I thought I could really sing back then, bro. I ain't lying to you.
exactly. But I still can't go. End of the Road just gonna be one of my favorite Boys music songs. I'm gonna go with that.
I don't know, man. They both two iconic groups. They kind of different style of music. But No Edition made one or two ballads, and Boy the Men made all ballads. So it kind of really what you want to look for. Cause shit, but I don't know. But
No Edition made two ballads.
And see,
Some like the type of music.
Listen, you like when it comes to music, when it comes to certain things, it's just preference, right?
Yeah,
right.
You can't really go wrong either way, right?
Right.
I can go for that.
You cannot go wrong listening to Drew Hill.
A little bit.
I agree with you. If you stay in the first two albums, you're gonna get some good Drew Hill music.
Like y'all let him get away with that. Like that's good.
Yeah.
We let people do stuff like that.
I hate that. He messed up all the time.
Them thongs, though.
That's like
we do, but we don't want to hear him talking about it. We do like him, but we don't want to hear him talking about it. We do like him. Ain't nobody never knocked it.
That song,
But then we listen to a dude that we know don't like.
like Genuine back that ass up.
I thought Juvenile back that ass up. Genuine riding the pony, wasn't it?
That was kind of goofy too. We laughed at that. That was kind of goofy.
I must love they group won't hit nothing, but that was a popular song. How much love Cupid 112 song get? That's a classic too.
What now? 112.
Oh, Cupid.
I'm gonna give them their props. I like 112.
That song
112 had a couple good songs.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about just a one collective album that just got together, did one LFG, Levert, Sweat and Gill. When Levert, Sweat and Gill got together, and LFG made that My Body album. Shit.
Yeah.
I can't listen to Keith Sweat.
What?
Keith Sweat.
Oh my God.
Keith Sweat is getting everything wrong with the grown man today. Fuck you, keep whining for some pussy folk.
You Bobby Johnson. Hold on, man. Let me get it. You OG Bobby Johnson. Oh, you hard all the time.
No.
Oh, you OG Bobby Johnson. Oh, you ain't never whine for it. You ain't never say baby please, nothing.
Oh my God, my wife will tell you I'm soft as hell. Hell no. Hell no. It's a lot of what you gotta beg for it for. It's a lot of
sometimes it ain't going the way you want to go.
You got
nobody.
Hold on. And I'm fair. Just like Gerald Levert is a second generation rich kid. How come all somebody breaking your motherfucking heart, man? You better go buy you some pussy. What's wrong with you, y'all? That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Like that.
That was wrong with society now. Stop buying it. Stop buying it.
That was disrespectful.
Stop buying it because you driving the price up. Every time you go and buy some shit, now I can't just go to stop buying it.
I'd rather keep right? Like
Keith Sweat singing in that shit because he ain't got a spit star at that shit, man. When he whining and crying and doing all that shit.
I love Keith Sweat.
That shit already.
And when he did that mix with Cut Close, what?
Man just like Usher. That man made a baby and then he made a song telling on himself.
It's the hardest song, it's the hardest album ever made too. That's Usher Confession and TP2 are probably the greatest two R&B albums I ever heard. Usher made a whole goddamn album off of him getting cheated and caught. You might well tell him he softened the blow, bro. Cause he gonna get caught anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
He been out, baby. He was dead.
Okay.
He softened the blow by making an album. That's a smooth
He was being
nigga.
transparent.
Transparent my ass. The women just fall for anything. Cause that, what he did was soften the blow. He went on ahead and just, like you said, like we just talking about earlier. When the last time you heard a man say, "My bad, I fucked that up"? That's what he did, bro. He just got on the album and said, "My bad, bro."
That was accountability. That was accountability.
Man,
That was a responsibility and accountability.
Man, I was just listening to that shit the other day, bro. That man went deep on that album, bro. That man told. He told that woman.
He told all the story.
He told that woman. He said, "Even Superman couldn't turn on your love." He said, "Too late. I'm already slipped in it, bro. I'm lost in the soul." Shit, bro. He ain't finna go get no rubber now, bro. It's already too late.
what?
Hey, listen.
Wait a minute.
That junk throwback with Jadakiss. That's my favorite song.
Who?
The shit throwback that got Jadakiss on it. That's my favorite song on the album.
My favorite song is it did what it made for. Shit, he was talking about some real shit, then, bro. It's like shit, did what it made for.
Yeah.
What he said.
And get what, folks? That's what it made for. That's exactly what it made for.
Man, that man gay. Gay a lot to me. That man gay.
A lot of them dudes in the industry probably gay, man.
That gay a lot to me for that.
That hurt my feelings.
No. I don't mean like homosexual. I mean like gay. I mean like.
Oh
gay.
no, we mean like homosexual.
I have a hard time calling a man that if I don't know for sure, bro. That shit hard. I know what you're saying.
Listen, that's why Justin Bieber would not do the show with him. They said.
Listen. I don't care what them people do with their bodies in the nighttime. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Swear to God.
In the nighttime. Their parties was going on during the day.
Hold on. When I say something gay, I don't mean like homosexual. I mean like you did something gay.
Right, I know exactly what you mean. You talking about street gay, not digging the. Not homosexual.
Because I need clarity. I need to understand what's gay that ain't gay, but it's still gay.
When I say
when he said gay, he damn near mean goofy.
When I say
some shit like that,
gay and goofy mean the same thing.
When I say something retarded, I don't mean like special education. I mean like retarded.
I speak the language, bro. I know what you mean.
I mean sped.
No.
You going back to our 90s talk. I dig it. That shit gay.
Yeah.
Like get that gay shit from around me. I get
Listen.
When we said that, y'all meant gay shit.
Huh? It was
different. That was gay shit.
It was different.
Well, he mean anything saw, anything tender that they just shit all that gay.
Well, listen, can y'all help me with this free R. Kelly campaign?
I'm secure in my manhood.
I heard. See, I don't know what is going on, but I was a rider in the car was talking to me today, and I was doing Uber, and she was saying Sparkle niece supposed to came out and was saying Sparkle made her do all this type of dumb shit, like. When she was the little girl that R. Kelly supposed to be sleeping with, like Sparkle made her sit on his lap, told her to rub his head. He liked this and tell him you want him to be his god. They like.
I'm so sick of these damn girls coming out the damn woodwork.
Yeah, but I'm like, shit has been this long. Why Sparkle and the girl just now coming out? They need some money. That's all that is.
And
get some interviews.
Listen, I just and I'm a woman. And I'm a whole woman. Listen, I just listen. I'm gonna need you to have told before 20 years, honey, because I like what you coming out for now. Like, I mean, what?
See,
like I'm from the gutter, man. I'm from a different place, man. It'd be hard for me to believe some of this stuff, man, because I don't see the worst, the worst of the worst, and I know these folk be. These folk be going on their own, bro. And then you all of a sudden now you just want to get somebody in trouble because the money stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
That's your camera right there, Mike.
I mean, you didn't carry that secret this long.
Shit, my way I went to the grave with it.
That whole part right there.
So the part of it is a lot of it to me, right?
I don't know what happened for them to start coming up with this new campaign, but go ahead.
Like I think the moment you monetize it, you lose all authenticity.
Yep.
That could go for a lot of stuff.
I know people who done held on to it for a minute because of multiple reasons. But when it came out, it wasn't to monetize it. It was to try to get somebody who did something wrong in trouble. Not nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? The moment you start to monetize it, like somebody told me Bill Cosby admitted to what he did, but for a long time I ain't believe that until I heard that he admitted it. Because I ain't saying he did, whether he did or he didn't, but I feel like at the time.
What I heard he admitted to was he just brung the Quaaludes. It ain't no different than they wanted it. He went and got it.
Thank you. He ain't shove it down their throat.
Brian asked you to get the powder,
so for me,
whatever else you drug of choice.
No. See, people get mad at me for saying this. I asked this in the grocery store the other day, right? And think about what I'm saying. I'm glad you're here, Cure, because you're gonna really understand this. The police can put a camera up in our neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. And they can say you was in the car selling drugs. Mm-hmm. You go to jail for that, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody who was gonna get high anyway can overdose off something they bought from you, and you gonna go to prison for that, right?
For murder too,
right?
Yeah.
And people been on TV doing moonshiners for 15 years, making illegal moonshine. You know all these people where they live and everything. Y'all monetize that shit. Y'all keep saying the police chasing these people, but they'll never get caught. He ain't made thousands and thousands. But you will say, well, it's on TV. How we know that's real alcohol? Well, how the fuck do you know he got real drugs if you looking on the camera? Mm-hmm. I think y'all cheating, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something I've been saying for years about that, and you know, man, and sometimes you hate to talk about that because the word don't got sensitive. But I'm retired now, so I ain't talking about me. But back in the day, Mike, you a grown man, Robert, grown man, all are probably retired. I can't say you, man, but you could flip it for your side. Right. You eat regular dudes, right? How hard is it for you to get some sex if you wanted it? Not bad, not real hard, bro. So what the hell Mike Tyson, Kobe Bryant, and Bill Cosby got to rape regular women for that lined up at their door to give them whatever they want? Sometimes I think they just got to be common sense. I know motherfucker that ain't got no jobs, ain't got no goddamn house, ain't got no car, bombs. They get women.
Listen, bro. The moment I knew it was real was when I heard that Shorty invited Mike to her room.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody saw her and Mike hugged up all weekend long. We just knew Mike won't go into jail. Because the evidence said Mike won't go into jail. Mike went to jail.
Mike went to prison.
Like, what the it's like I'm telling you, bro. I live my life in such a way, bro. Like if she won't trying to give it to me, I won't trying to get it. I swear to God. Terrified.
That's the best believe it. They trying to give it to
you. That is part of you being safe, and that also go to your animalistic nature. But we'll talk about that on another show. Because if I don't kill it, I ain't gonna eat it.
Yeah. And it's just it's a scary world. It's like, think about it. Like it's a not black lady who live in our city that I know for a fact 2 people been falsely accused by, and they tell me it's been 4 total that she falsely accused, and people have to fight a trial and come home. Like people lose 19, 22, 23 months with no bond fighting that case because it's a life in prison charge.
one
Be under the jail.
one of my partners just made a petition that says that we should start putting the women in jail if they put a false accusation on a dude and it's found out that they did a false accusation. You got to put some consequences behind that because you're playing with folks' lives.
But I
And
also
I can't get that time back neither.
But I also think you should be able to
No, you can't get it back.
But I also think you should be able to put the pressure on the police department to be sued because they supposed to really investigate.
Yeah, you got to stop just locking folks up on
They're
hearsay.
supposed to go to jail because somebody said something.
Right.
Yeah.
It went different somewhere in there.
No, like, man, it was all the flip. Like, the term toxic masculinity is like the goofiest thing.
Dumbest shit in the world.
Like,
Okay, so a lot of this stuff is reverse psychology.
facts.
And we'll be on this phone all night. But anyway, a lot of this stuff is reverse psychology, man. So they started talking about toxic masculinity, and you being a real man was toxic to society. Because they wanted to soften us. They wanted to soften us.
No,
they want you to keep doing this, that, and this stuff. It's just like the thing that went out now. You seen a bunch of comedians and all these folk hop on a trend and said, "Stop saying Paul. Why you talking about the gay stuff? And you should be able to talk and whatever you want to." And it started with jokes and stuff. And if you being extra gay in a conversation, folks gonna say something, man. It really a joke and stuff like that. But when everybody and all these comedians and all these folk jumped on that trend and stuff like that, they were trying to brainwash you again.
No, listen.
Because they want you to accept certain stuff.
Listen.
Like they don't want you saying nothing anti-gay. So it's cool. Don't say Paul. Don't say none of this stuff because why are you separating the lingo? Well, no, we need to have separation. I ain't got no problem with nobody.
Roy Hibbert got fined $75,000. I want to say it was his last year in the NBA because he said no homo after an interview. Now,
right,
5 years later, I want to say it was Jokic said no homo. He got fined $10,000
because they don't want you to separate. They want you to accept. They want you to accept what you don't accept. Or be cool with something that you ain't cool with. And the fact that I ain't gonna say I don't accept it or I ain't cool with it, it's fine. Whatever you do is your business. I don't have no problem with nobody. Let me get that straight. I have no problem with nobody. Just like Mike said, whatever you do when the light go out, that's your business. Keep that shit over there. I ain't judging nobody. But I said no did it. I said Paul, shit, because wait a minute, bro, what are we doing now? But they want you to say everything is cool because they try to brainwash you. Like when did women start telling men what's acceptable from a man? Because it's all reverse psychology. They trying to brainwash you into doing this. How the hell they know that it ain't manly for a man to do certain shit? They ain't know.
Well, they don't even know what a man. Yeah, they don't even know what a good man look like. They say they ain't had no dad in the house. Their mama ain't had no good man in their life. So how the hell can you tell me what a good man is?
Man, a lot of this stuff, they be trying to groom you on social media. They be trying to groom you in society. All right, so shit, we gonna have 5 shows in one night. Why do only black athletes dress gay? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna hush. I'm gonna just wait on y'all on that.
So let me say 2 things real quick.
And we're gonna end on that. Because y'all get some good stuff that have you going all night.
The song that they love so much, Can't Raise a Man,
right,
was way more about their son than the dude they was doing it grown up with.
Come on with it.
The second thing is, if you really think about how much brainwashing this country do, they try to knock men with the term toxic masculinity, and at the same time, they had a campaign where women was telling you that I'm so toxic and I'm a savage and and this is the reason you supposed to like me. Man, we in Sodom and Gomorrah, bro.
The women rapping about being pimps and savages and hustlers, and the dudes rapping about being simps, tricks, and pill poppers. Tell them like.
I call female rap audio porn.
I call it better than male rap in this day and age because we grew up listening to 8 Ball, MJG, and Tupac and Biggie and folk that were really, you know what I'm saying, you weren't really being taught to be a simp or none of this stuff. The male rappers simping and the women rappers are pimping. We in the multiverse, bro. We in the reverse. Somebody dropped us off in a black hole and everything changed.
I don't really like men pimps, so I don't think I would like women pimps.
It makes sense now.
I don't because it sounds like I like ladies. I like ladies. I like women. I like soft. I don't like. I'm pretty sure Glorilla is a fine person, but she sound like a dude. Nope.
Hey, I'm with. Hey, different stroke for different folk. I like a little ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Young M.A. like talking about how her coochie get wet. I don't want to hear that. I don't hear that neither, man.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, cause I'm fair. Cause I ain't want to hear Luke talking about popular pussy. I ain't want to listen to him either. He's not rapping. I want to hear people rap words and say stuff that matter.
I like music with a meaning to it too, bro. If I'm really talking about music.
Yeah,
but now I'd be a lie if I said in the late 80s, in the early 90s, when Luke came out with the goddamn 1+1 and all that shit, bro. I with that shit. I ain't know no better though. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't the music you like, it's the shit that comes with
video.
it.
Yeah, the shit that came with it.
They gonna turn up because he talking about them popping that pussy, and they gonna go above and beyond on that shit.
Yeah,
we the
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, Luke. When Uncle Luke now was, what's your birthday? What's your zodiac sign? And popping that pussy, I with that shit, bro.
Yeah, when I was in college and they threw parties, I danced to that shit, but I would never buy that shit.
Let you
now, what you listen to at a party?
I wanna rock.
Shit, you go damn right now.
And don't get it wrong, because I listen to Rob Bass. It take two in the party. I'm not buying no goddamn Rob Bass album.
Oh, wait a minute now. But look, I understand what you're saying. What you throw on in your car, or what you throw on like right now? I'm in my man cave. When I get off him, when I throw on with y'all, I'm gonna listen to Don Trip and Starlito. Now I want to hear a nigga take me on a trip or on a mission or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. And what you listen to at the party and something like that, that's different. Low vibrational music has its place. One of my partners taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Told me that. You know, low vibration, that's low vibrational music. Like, I hate Ball Man D-Lo. But then, like, one of my partners broke it down to me. It got its place, bro. Yeah. You know, somewhere, if you somewhere in a party or at the club and they put that D-Lo on, he gonna shake the room. You know what I'm saying? It's low vibrational music. If I'm in my car and I'm on a ride or something like that, or I'm got my headphones on and I'm taking a trip, I don't want to hear D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about that. I feel you. I know what you're talking about. It's different levels of music that you want to listen to. I ain't never turned Uncle Luke on in the car. You're right. We were getting ready to hit the road trip. I ain't never said, put that Luke on, bro. We ain't listening to that.
Yeah, that's the fact. Yeah. Man, I got to go to bed. I'm tired of sitting. Me too.
I'm talking about type shit, bro. 11:30. We've been on here just grinding.
Look, man, good conversation.
It is, though, bro.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Hey, man, I'm going to say that, man, before y'all break it down, man. Hey, girly, man, I appreciate you introducing me to Mike, man. Mike, solid dude, bro. And I really enjoyed this, man. I don't talk to nobody on the phone for more than 30 minutes, bro. I've been on this one. But I know y'all were on like an hour before I got here, but I've been on this bit about an hour and a half, bro. It's unprecedented.
And it was I'm not trying to stop it at an hour with some change. We've been up here about almost three.
Man, we don't touched on a lot of different stuff, man. I enjoyed it, bro. You might want to think about making this a weekly thing, bro, because us three dudes, we just vibed at the end of the day, bro. Like, it wasn't even like we were doing no show, bro. Really, like, we were just outside around the fire barrel, talking shit.
Whenever we have our open talks, man, I see the link. If we don't have no interview or nothing set up for Tuesday, this is what we do. We try to let the people hit us with what they want to talk about. It was supposed to be some girls to get on. I ain't even check my phone back. They wanted to talk about some relationship shit. I wanted them to get on because one of them funny. So I was waiting on her to get on.
We gonna have some. I want to do a relationship show. That's gonna be my shit.
So listen, she had got sick and her voice was fucked up. The one time she got on screen, she was like, "I wanted to talk, I was trying to, and I couldn't get no words out." So I ain't talked to her. She texted Day and was like, "I think I could go, but I'm gonna check with her." But eventually she'll be on. She funny because I know when she get on, her homegirls gonna come and they gonna cut up. They like us. They cut up.
Man, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I think in order to bring black families back, we gotta have those dialogues. Like we have to, and it can't be man versus woman. It's gotta be under a common ground that we trying to fix the problem.
Right. If we go into it competing, we ain't gonna do nothing but create a bigger divide.
And I know we got to get off, but I don't think people really understand how close we are to a civil war, and we're gonna need our family. You gonna need the black family to win this shit. The strongest thing in the history of this world is black family, bro. Like I swear to God, do your research. The strongest,
and they scared of it.
like, man, we are literally like, man, that man is. I don't really get into politics, man. That man trembling in his boots, bro. Like, because he know any of them illegals, we gonna be able to band together with us. That's just who we are, man. Listen, bro. We'll talk about that, man. Talk about that.
I'm gonna go on ahead and
we gotta fix this. Like, I talk relationships a lot because, like, I be studying the history of us, and the black family is what motivated us to be great. Man, we got to get back to it. Yeah. When I see families together, I see success 90% of the time, bro.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna listen. So this my man Spivey. I was talking about Mike. We still gonna get him on a one-on-one interview, and we're gonna dive into, like you say, he coached football, he got his boys, he a part of Diamond, he with Don. So you gonna see him again when we set up to do the tables. A whole lot of junk. So we definitely gonna be rapping, man. Viewers, I appreciate all y'all, man. Like we always do every night. May the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Keep on listening with pleasure. Peace.
Two fingers.
Yes, sir.